Oh, hell and well met. From far in the back. All right, you're far in the back. Okay, Ghost. That's great. That's great. Sit in the back, and just admire the terrible gameplay. If I get through this, it'd be a miracle. So welcome everybody, I hope you enjoy it. I'll put the camera up now if you like. It seems to not like it when I do it the second time. It seems to abandon it. So howdy partners! Okay, no silly fun today, no silliness, although it could be a little bit, the odd joke. But we're a little bit more serious with this character. Where, it's a proper playthrough, there isn't, too much silliness. But it might pop in, you never know. Might slip out of my head. So we last week we went to discover the origin of the Grey Prince. So that's what we're doing today. So but we've done that. So we've gone through. We had to go to this location, which was somewhere. I'll just inspect it, and then we can, So I had to go to a certain place, which I can't remember now. So it's not going to say the place that we had to go. Well, we went to the place where we had to go, and now we've got all the information. We read the book. His father was a vampire, and that's where we are at the moment. Okay, so here we are, Wendy. I'll put your axe away, Wendy. Now, I've some good news for you. Excellent news. Ready? I got Soul Trap. And, okay, so I went around about 3 towns, finally found one that sold Soul Trap. And so we got Soul Trap now, so at least now we can trap souls and recharge our weapons. I also got this one. Hi Vicky. Hello Vicky, how are you? Nice to see you. I hope I haven't missed anybody else. Hello Vicky, very nice to see you. Thank you Ghost for coming in. Very nice to see you. So, cool. So I got Frenzy as well. I thought, we're going to have a little go on spell. So I bought the things that I could within my skill level. So we got quite a few choices. I got Protect Other, 10%. So I spent a little bit of money. So I did waste a bit of money. Probably 1,000 or so buying some of these things. Some of them are really, 500. Something like 5 or 3,000 per spell, so some of them really high. Okay, so I don't know if I've got anything here, but I have got Charm. Oh yeah, I bought that one, but unfortunately I can't Charm them because it's too low. I've got Heroism though. I've got Heroism, I can rally them. So I've got a few things. So I thought I'd better do that, get that buttoned up. Right, there we are. So here's Wendy. Of course, this is our Wendy. So she was Wendy. She was Ray Ray, and now she's Wendy because I asked for you to vote on it. And yeah, I got it slightly wrong because apparently somebody changed their mind, but unfortunately, it still doesn't show up on the poll. So we got to go down here to where he is because he's in the arena. So we're not going to do the arena. Maybe later, you never know. So we'd like to be a champion as soon as possible. But so Wendy's down here. Yeah, steady on there, buddy. Steady up. So I hope you enjoy it today. I hope I don't let you down or bad. So here he is, Agronak gro-Malog. Right, there he is. We've got the great news that he wanted to know. I'll try not to soul trap him.
You've returned. So, have you been to Crowhaven? Have you...
Morning, NJ.
The Journal of Lord Leviticus? My friend, you've done it. This is wonderful news. The words of Lord Leviticus himself. Perfect. I believe I owe you something, eh?
+3,
Here, let me show you these moves. Step like this. Now strike. All right, now parry. That's it. There you are. Some of the best combat moves you'll ever learn.
What do you say?
You'll need them if you want to last more than 5 seconds against me in the arena.
So he said something...
Now, let's see what this journal says.
Right, go on. Hi, NJ.
Interesting. But... Wait. Can this be?
Yeah, unfortunately.
By Shinji. I'm the son of a vampire.
Yeah.
I'm no Grey Prince. I'm the spawn of evil. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. I can't... all a lie.
You're not a vampire, are you? So, he could well be a vampire, but I mean, it doesn't look like he's... yeah, excuse me, do you mind if I just pop in there? Don't hit me, will you? Don't hit me. I mean, it looks a bit red. So, yeah, so we won't do the arena today, you know, yeah. So, ruined an orc's life. So, sorry about that. Well, he did ask me to do it, and I did say I'll do it. So, anyway, I'll just check my armour, because, you know, if it's slightly below 100, I'll just replace it with a new one. But I think I've repaired everything, and we're down to bare minimum. I did a few potions as well just now. So we you know, I still haven't decided about what to do about a bow, because we're mostly going to do it without a bow. So and I got some repair hammers. I managed to find a few and buy some. So we're pretty well stocked up, and we have some soul gems. So we're pretty good on things at the moment. Okay, so I've got to find a way out.
Well met.
No, hell on, well met. Thank you very much. Let's get it right. Right, but what quest do we do? Well, that is the question. Let me just check that I haven't missed nothing. So, yeah. Okay, so we might do that later, you never know, because I would like, yeah, I dropped that pot, apparently I was covered pot. Who wants a pot? Right, so, we have got a main, you know, before we were doing a bit of exploration, you know, as we started our journey, we just started exploring. Well, we have massed got a list of things, so we need to do some of these now, because they may be associated with places we might want to go. So we've got this one. So I heard a rumour that Velwyn Veneris wants to sell a manor here in Anvil. Don't think I've got enough money to buy a manor, you know. So we could do destruction training. Let's have a look at that. I wonder where that is. Doesn't say, does it? Way over there then. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, we won't do that one. But you can't say where that is, do that where that is without going to that, isn't it? Then we have yeah, manor. Then we've got you know, we can see Sinderion in Skingrad, but we haven't been to Skingrad yet. So we'll leave that for a minute. We could join the Mage's Guild. You know, seeing as we're here and it's the Arcane University, we could actually join the Mage's Guild, and that gives us access to beautiful delights. Let's do that, eh? Let's do that. So let's start off here. Oh, it's in Bruma, is it? Oh, right, I thought it was here. Oh yeah, we joined last week. It's all coming back now, it's all coming back. We joined last week, and we got to get recommendations from the others before we can join the Arcane University, because they're like, you know, they're the top of the pile. Did you join the Mage's Guild in the other Oblivion playthrough? In not in my my other characters playthrough now. Because I don't think Aragorn did, because I think he's doing the Fighters Guild. So I got him to join the Fighters Guild. Alright, so we've just taken on a quest for that. Okay, but I haven't actually played it in the last few days. Alright, so that's that. So that's a little bit far away. So let's try something a little bit more closer. We could take, you know, Martin on towards his thingy. So let's have a look. Ooh, Daily Brewing. Looking to get out there last time, weren't we? Somebody in Skingrad. Let's see where this leads us. Skingrad. So, yeah, okay. You know, Clavis, well, I need offering of 500 gold, and I must be level 20, which I'm not. So we're basically running out of quests now. We've got to collect stuff by going to Alien Ruins. That's Anvil. So we could do this one. We heard mysterious prophet who teaches outside the desecrated chapel of Debella in Anvil. I should seek out, find out if he knows anything about who attacked the chapel and why. So let's do that. Let's do that one. I've read that you can technically have Martin as a follower. No. Right, so let's well, apparently it's the gate. So let's go straight to the gate. Anything I didn't need, I deposited in my chest at Wayland Priory, because that is a permanent chest that you can store your stuff. Do you know what I was saying? Talking to Jess, she's actually played a little bit more Oblivion. It's a miracle, it's a miracle. I'll tell you what she's enjoying. I think it's because she's finding it easy. But yeah, I was saying about, you know, oh, it's funny how the Unreal Engine, when you go out, you know, say it's dark outside, you go out the door and it starts off bright and then it goes down to dark. And it's the same as in the other way. It kind of takes a while. And she said, but that's in like in real life.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I beg your pardon. Well, not going to jail. I think when you go to jail in Oblivion, you actually lose progress on some of your skills. I don't want to do that. So I'll pay the gold then. I don't know what I did.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods, then you pay your fine, and we release you.
It could be. I think last week I did go somewhere. I didn't accidentally steal something, but I went out, and it didn't seem like anybody noticed. But it looks like they finally caught up with me. So anyway, I don't know how that happened. So let's see where we are then. Well, it just so happens we're right there. What a stroke of luck. Oh, I think I just transferred again. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't know what I did 2 minutes ago. How would I know? So there it goes again, you see. But, you know, does your eyes do that? I don't think so. You might go, oh, it's a bit bright, but, you know. Anyway, that's my take on it. Why is it always dark? Yeah, I had to restart the game since all guards everywhere kept trying to arrest me. I think because I did some Daedric Shrine stuff and killed a guy. Quite annoying. Yeah. Any kind of crime in this, whew, they'll really whip you into shape. I don't know what am I going for. I think I'm heading for a marker, a blue one instead of another one. Did I do a marker last week? Apparently I did a marker for last week, so I'm not sure what that's all about. So apparently we're going here. So yeah, I'll ignore the marker and try and go for the green one.
Hello.
Might get somewhere then, eh? Don't worry, I'm brain gonna kick in a minute. Right, I suppose I'll wait until a reasonable time first of all. Guards for some reason frown on stealing, probably. Frown on murder. Well, I don't think I murdered anybody, did I? Apart from, you know, the people I was supposed to murder. Funny how it flicks on too much. I've noticed that with these new consoles, you know, they're so fast they actually go along 2 instead of 1. Although when I say fast, I mean slow, because it's not PC, is it? I say that, excuse me.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
Well, there's been there was an Anvil Chapel attack.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Never couldn't use shrines. I wouldn't. I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Have you got to visit these shrines? The actual proper shrine before the main shrines are active? I can't remember. I'm not sure. All right. Well, why don't you just tell me who attacked the chapel then?
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As Uibala. Umarale El Nada Rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes.
Sounds like a different voice.
And a threat.
I love the overacting. I just love the overacting in it. It's top drawer overacting in it. How do we stop Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped.
Okay, I'll go then.
Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act.
Oh no!
But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Oh, I think I know what this is. This is the DLC, which comes with it when you buy, you know, whichever version you buy. Yeah. This is. I think I did it on my original play, but I didn't. I wasn't able to finish it. I got about 3 of the items or something, so I didn't really want to go into the DLC yet. So I'll take it on.
Would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
Well, I'm the hero of Kvatch. Is that
Well
any good?
then, hail, hero of Kvatch! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics.
Voice changes a lot, doesn't it? It goes from insane to... Right, and tell me about Umriel.
He is the enemy of all who walk free on Tamriel today.
Oh, dear.
A survivor of the ancient race of alien slave masters who once ruled Cyrodiil.
Oh.
He was struck down by Pelinal, but by his art, Umriel had bound himself to the realm of his mistress, the Daedra Lord Meridia.
Not the kind,
So he was
loving
not
Meridia.
slain, but simply cast adrift upon the waters of Oblivion. Now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods who helped bring about his downfall so many ages ago.
Alright, calm down. Right, tell me about the quest for the relics then.
Are you a worthy knight?
Oh, I just told you I'm the hero of Kvatch. Well, I'm a worthy knight.
Then I'm sure you will have
I
no
think.
trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or god. Why do you come to me for aid?
What?
Worthy
Because you were...
knight?
I was pointing towards you. A quest for the relics.
Are you a worthy knight?
I feel like that's not... Well, I don't know what to do now.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble. Why do you come?
But oh yeah,
Think of
okay,
this.
yeah.
What happened here?
All right, yeah. I'll tell you what. I wish I was there when they did the recording. I'd love to have seen them and acting
Is
it.
there no one who would stand for the nine? Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine crusader in these latter days of petty strife and lesser men?
They have more emotion than
Who
Skyrim,
will
I think,
stand
don't you?
For the 8 and 1, who will come?
Right, okay, so maybe we won't do that one either then. Well, we'll eventually find a quest. Right, let's see. We could, try and track this thorn now, although it could take a while. The Mythic Dawn. I don't want to get involved with the Mythic Dawn. Fishing apparently is not working. Oh yeah, she's searching for special wine. So yeah, we're off to a great start, aren't we? Chaindale. So I don't know where to go now. Could go to Skingrad, I suppose. I'll tell you what about there? Let's see where that is. Skingrad, okay, well, well, we've been here and we've been here. And in fact, we've been to Skingrad. This is a lucky coincidence. Okay, it's thrilling so far, isn't it? Yeah, you thought they changed the desk. It'd be better if they just had a picture on a wall instead of a thing on a desk, wouldn't it? But you know, I'm just supposing here. Right, okay, let's find out if this one will lead anywhere. I'm off to a brilliant start so far. Right, in the inn, is it?
Farewell.
Makes sense, doesn't it? You know, it wouldn't be out and in, would it? Or it could be through there.
Well met.
Oh, it's a Sinderion cellar. So, yeah, in Skyrim you find his dead body, but because it's 200 years later, but, you know, this is Sinderion then. Remember that? I think I did this on the original thing.
What brings you to my little
Hello,
home
Sinderion.
underground?
Does look like him, doesn't he? Although you don't see him in Skyrim. Hello, Sinderion.
So, you've brought something for me to examine.
Apparently. I have a Nirnroot for you.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
Why not? What do you have in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot.
Oh, fill me in.
Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Well, I do that all the time. Right, tell me about Glarthir.
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
Is he? Did seem a bit odd. Any more about Nirnroot?
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless.
Really?
But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration. A sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it,
I got
the
one.
Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Does it? All right, tell me about the Elixir of Exploration.
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind.
What do you list
The
all the
formula
variants?
describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free.
Depends what it starts off on.
The best place for you to start would be Shadeleaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
I shall tarry back very soon. So Wendy calls interested by not. No, Ghost, I thought you were sitting quietly in the corner. Okay, thanks. Do I get anything? I don't get anything free then. You know, for coming in and helping you out, I don't get anything free. Right, okay. Well, okay, that's all gone great, isn't it? Excellent. So we're off to flying start now. So we've got to go there, we've got to inspect this, look at the map, and we've got to head to there. Not helping at all. Okay, Ghost. Right, we've already been to... I don't know, did we go there? I've got a feeling we haven't, you know, although I can't tell. Are those meant to be... Well, it looks like I've been there, but I'm not sure if I've been here. Oh yeah, we went to... Oh, we did. Yeah, we did go there. So let's go to... Oh no, let's go there. Oh, am I indoors? Rookie mistake, rookie mistake. Right, how do I get out? Up the stairs. Up the stairs, outside the door. Loading screen. No loading screen. Yeah, really fast loading screens in this. It's slightly slowed down compared to what it was on Oblivion, because that was ultra fast. Right, it's amazing what you can do with, like, you know, 50 to 70 people. What do you think? Do you think them having about 500 is probably a little bit too many? I'm thinking yes. It just goes to prove that, you know, you can do it with, you know, 50 to 100 people. You don't need 500. By the way, what are those other 400 doing? Are they actually, you know, doing a patch for Oblivion? Because I would like that very soon. We'd all like that very soon. Thank you very much. Why don't you get off your shiny butts and do something about that? But I don't want to complain about Bethesda. I'm sure there are so many irons in the plate at the moment. I'm sure they're trying their best. Did I bring a horse? Well, good. I'll probably kill it anyway. So hopefully I won't mess this up. I've got a nice axe. That's our main weapon. I could do with some soul gems. but we're going to be using Mage a lot, you know, so I'll be maging my ways to success, but we're going to start off with the soul trapping to start off. Right, okay. Be tempted to have a nut. Right, one nut, I've got a nut, I've got one sugar-free sweet, a wafer, and a piece of chewing gum. Right, we're nearly there. Hello? Just dogs. Shadeleaf Copse. Right, I've reached the shade. What's that? The Shadeleaf Copse. I'll reach the Shadeleaf Copse. I suppose it makes sense. I can now begin my search for the Nirnroot. And one thing I've noticed, you know, when we were doing Necra, you know, she had that wonderful open mouth look, you know. I seem to be adopting it, I notice. Because it seems like I'm always doing it. So just here, is it? So we're looking for a Nirnroot. There it is. Hello, Queen. What a blessing it is to see you, Queen. Very nice of you to pop in. All stand up. No, don't have to stand up. Hello, Queen. How are you? I hope you're enjoying it. You haven't bought this yet. Goodness gracious, it's the best game in the world. Makes Skyrim look silly. Skyrim is far too serious. This is the stuff. This is, you know, if you know, it's got tons of in humour, overacting, some, you know, nice bit of joke that we all love. And NJ has been catching up on your streams as well. Well done, NJ. Excellent. And I'll tell you, oh, there's another one there. So nice to see you, Queen. Hope you're well. Hope the family's great. I hope everything's good. Hope you know. But I'll tell you what. Guess who's playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered? Guess who's playing now? Shirley Curry. You know, the 88-year-old woman who's going to be in the next Elder Scrolls. They've already scanned her face. She's in the game. She's in Starfield, in fact. Okay, so she's going to be there. And we hope she's still there. And I've been looking at her very first couple of videos where she played Skyrim. Isn't that remarkable? So she's struggling a little bit because all is good. My granddad's at home for the summer. Oh, brilliant! I don't know what I did then. What did I do then? Right, what have I got to do? Right, I've reached shaking. I can now begin my search. Okay, right. So well, we've got a Nirnroot. So at least we're progressing on our quest. Right, so we haven't really got into the gritty stuff. And you know who Shirley Curry is? I watch her occasionally. Yeah, I watch her occasionally. I mean, obviously she struggles a bit, you know, because, you know, well, I was looking at the early ones and she was a lot quicker, been able to think a lot quicker, you know, a lot snappier, although she still couldn't remember where things are. A bit like me. I'm not very close to what Shirley is. You know, well, I'll probably catch up with her in a couple of years. But what a delightful lady. Right, okay, so now what? I've just got to bring my search. With Skyrim mods, yeah, I watch her too, bless her heart, yeah. She's a fun lady to watch. And she just started playing The Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, so she's having fun with that. Right, let's see then. Well, let's try these, or you know, try joining all these things then, because that's very important, isn't it? So we've got to go to the other ones. So let's go to the map. So let's go to Bruma. So hopefully I'm doing this right. That's a nice nut. I'll have another one.
Oh, hello.
I think we went up a level as well. Right, okay, looks like a load of red markers. Oh, Bruma. Yeah, Bruma. Yeah, this is Bruma, by the way. You can visit Bruma in higher quality in Skyrim.
Well met.
You can download this whole mod. It is 4 mods and they use up about 2.5 gig. Okay, maybe a bit more than that. There was a big file, but you can actually go around Bruma, plus there's loads of quests as well. Well, I've got to find out where they are, hang on. I've got several markers now, it's a little bit distracting. Yeah, I don't like several markers, do you? So we're just trying to go by the indoor map and see where that is. Yeah, because I suppose we could kind of go there. So we're there, so we've got to go left and over to there. So yeah, on my Series X we had a look at Bruma at that particular mod. I'm not trying to encourage you to watch that one, but but you know, we did come here in the old Oblivion and had a look at it, and everybody was wondering why I was doing that. But then we
you look like a bright one.
Oh, sorry, I got my axe out. And then we went to the same place in Skyrim with this new mod. And by Jove, it was exactly the same. And I don't know if it has all the same quests. They may be slightly different, but it had tons of new quests, tons of locations, and a really good mod. Is it him? Right, here comes the tricky bits. We've got to find them. So up or down? Doesn't tell us. Look at that. Look at the way that is coming, shining through the window there. Yes, I'm actually adding a few mods on my game to try a different lot. Nothing huge, but a few. Mods. Okay, right. Grandma Shirley had just put a vlog up to say she is staying with Skyrim. Oh, it is probably a little bit more complicated for her. Not that she's sick or anything, you know, she's far from it. You've got oh yeah, I have got a marker for Frostcrag Spire. We could go to Frostcrag Spire. Now, is it in there? Apparently I've opened the door to it. Right, I imagine it's up or down. Okay, we've got to find the up or down section. There's the up section. So it's looking like it could well be through here. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that is correct. Oh, she is. I thought she's in the middle of an afternoon kip. I'll tell you what, we'll wait until... I'll take it that is... Is that midday? I'll wait 1 hour and see what time it is. Right, it's AM. Right, hello Jeanne.
How fare thee, friend?
Hello there,
Why,
Jeannie.
hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't.
Really?
And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
I might just do that, Jeannie. Right, I need to join the Arcane University. Can you help?
Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday.
I will.
I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
I hope so, Jeannie. I do hope so. Right, let me just have a look there. Yeah, if mine were, I will be doing a walk around video for both Riverwood and Whiterun. Got to see those IV mods work with my retextures. Oh yeah, I got some IV mods for. I got one for Riverwood. Yeah, quite nice. Right, can you tell me a bit about Bruma?
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
Makes sense. Any news about the
Guild
Mage
members
skill?
who have access to the university can craft their own spells. Not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
Couldn't give me a recommendation, could you?
A recommendation? From me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favour, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find your scar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Jeannie, you got it. Right, hello Nosy, hello. How are you, Nosy? Let me just read what you said, because that was very interesting, but I want to listen to the conversation. Because this is 100% playthrough, this is no, no cutting stuff out, no shortcut, 20 episodes. This is full playthrough. Have we seen of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon? I have. I had a little go on the demo. I found it tough. It was quite tough at the beginning, so I had a struggle to stay alive at the beginning, but after a few attempts I managed to get past it and just got so far. But apparently a lot of people are raving about how good it is. It's like a dark, more mysterious kind of Skyrim. You know, apparently it's a bit janky in places, as you know, because it's not a AAA game or anything. But apparently, you know, people are liking it. So I'm not sure whether I would like it or not. Not quite sure. So yeah, I'm having a look at it and keeping my eye on it. Put it that way. Well, one eye anyway.
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared.
Right, okay.
No one here has seen him in days. Volanaro thinks maybe a spell backfired.
Really?
If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Oh, sounds easy. Any other rumours while I'm in the town?
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. But we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Have to go with that. Oh, thanks, Nosy, for coming in. Thanks. Thanks very much. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Sorry. Sorry, you know, apparently people are obsessed by the like button. Yeah, it does look like fun, yeah. So, yeah, I've got my eye. That's one of the things I keep my eye on. All right, so we won't ask about recommendation
Please
again.
come find
Okay,
me
Jeanne.
right,
Right, we got. I'll be back as soon as I can. Keep the kettle warm. Wow, look at that out there. So let's go out. I mean, I could talk to other people, but you know, I'll do that another time. You know, let's not try and do lots of talking all the time. Let's try and get on with quest. But yeah, I love Bruma. It's like, it's a pity I didn't do it in the right time of day, isn't it? Let's have a look at it in the daylight. This is why I always have tons of waiting.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
Well, I'm on a mission at the moment, but what is it regarding?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Okay. Okay, well tell me about Countess Carvane.
The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the morning until noon.
You
And
said.
then again from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until 8 each day. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time.
I will, yeah.
You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall. Good day.
Oh, good day. Good day. Have a nice day. Talk about having a quest rushed on you. But Bruma, God, I enjoy coming in here. I know Bruma like the back of my hand. Well, I used to know it like the back of my hand. This is the place that I like climbing over all the buildings. Yeah, this is the entrance. Yeah. So, you know. So I don't know if all the quests are, but you know, I know where the pub is. There's a pub up here, up on the right-hand side. So I know a few of the places in here. There's the, you know, there's that. Sorry, the next second one. This is where the pub is. Dodge a bit of step there. I know. Sorry, if I escape. Oh, well, somewhere along here. Anyway, right. Okay, let's head towards where that thing is. Let's get some quests going. Right. Right, where? Right, that's that one. Right, I've got to find Jaskar. Okay, right, Jaskar. Okay. It's quite near. Is Jaskar a person? What is it all we got there? He tasked me with finding. I should speak with the Mages Guild in Bruma. Okay, right, Mages Guild in Bruma. Just been there. Just come out of it. Go on. Right, okay, let's try that again then. So you do find a quest when you go into town castles and talk. and talk to people inside. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's a bit like Skyrim. You know, people will always try and drop something on you. Yeah, I think in the next Elder Scrolls, I mean, they definitely, I think, they ought to... oh god, why do they have so many markers? It's very off-putting, isn't it? So it's in the quarter, in living quarters. Yeah, lots of ways to get quests in Bruma. I played it on PC and it was lots of fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really like Bruma. Yeah, I haven't got Bruma on my Skyrim at the moment because I would have to take off a lot of mods because it is quite a big thing. Why don't you just open the doors? Although it is keeping us informed. Right, and then in there. Yes, okay. Excuse me, Selena. Or Arania. Got lovely names, isn't it?
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mage's Guild journeyman.
Didn't you just give me the quest?
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanaro and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
I would, but it seems to be pointing me in all kinds of directions. Which is, you know, why maybe they have separate markers for every quest. So I have had trouble with doing some of the quests on Oblivion because it's not quite so clear, you know, who and what. It's a little bit. I know. It's just. I know. I just find it slightly different. Where it didn't explain it quite so well. So that was Jeanne. Yeah. So yeah, I have to keep referring to this all the time because it just does seem to be. So I've got to find out where it is by talking to all the others. So I've done this one. I mean, will she help me now? So this is why I struggle a bit on the original.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
So, especially when you've got a lot of markers, it's very difficult to kind of work out which one's which. It can be rather confusing. Let's see if there's somebody else here. Because this could have been a different person. Let me ask her a minute. Sorry about this.
It's my pleasure.
But
look,
see, I asked about that.
I like if
you want to get in the middle of it, right? Okay.
Good luck with your field work.
Yeah. So yeah, I have found it more difficult in Oblivion to keep up with quests because they kind of lead you to all different places, and I get confused by it, to be honest, because they give you several markers. It doesn't seem to be guiding you quite as well. Obviously, improved upon it in Skyrim, so it makes it difficult for you to work out where things are. Because we've got to find where's Jaskar. See, it doesn't tell me where Jaskar is. So it can prove difficult to find Jaskar if we can't find Jaskar. So good idea, Ghost. Good idea. I'll tell you what. I'll get rid of the marker then. Let me get rid of the marker a minute. Because that might confuse us. Let's just remove it for a minute, so that we don't get confused, and then we'll do. Oh, I haven't got clairvoyance. Okay, forget that. Right, it's alright. God, it's proven very difficult for me today. Right, it seems to be pointing into there. And then it's pointing back out again. No, wait a minute. It's pointing in there. There's one woman I just spoke to. Oh right, oh right, there we are. Okay, great. We're ahead.
Well met.
I'll let you off this one. Jessica, do you know anything about him?
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that.
No.
But you have to agree to do something for me first.
All right.
And whatever you do, you can't tell Jeanne about it. All right?
Don't tell Jeannie. I'll try not to. Somebody can remind me, it'd be great. Okay, what is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Well, it depends. What is it?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jeanne's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
Always got a quest, haven't they? Right. Okay, it could come in handy, couldn't it? Right, and you can tell me about Jeannie. Did I get my hair cut? You noticed, Veritas? What, nobody else? Yeah, I was wondering if anybody would notice. But it looks like you're the first one to notice. So you get a special congratulatory prize of you get a everybody else look away. This is only for Veritas. You can have a look at my jelly baby. There you are, don't give you anything. Okay. So morning Veritas. No, I just got to remind myself what you said. Because, you know, it stays in there and goes immediately. Right, Wendy is heading down a dark path. Yeah, I'll try not to, yeah. You can't tell through the cap, good eye. Jelly babies, yeah, who doesn't like jelly babies? Right, okay, so we should have a new quest. So what I mean about it, they might run around a bit. Right, okay, so we got to find her manual of spellcraft, which is in whose room? Jeannie, alright, we've got to find Jeannie. Anybody remember where Jeannie was? Let's try in here. Right, any sign of Jeannie? Now, is it going to show it on the map? I bet it's not, is it? Please let it be one of these. Yeah, it could just like switch to it, couldn't it, or something, but they do kind of give you a run around a bit, which is probably what improved on it for Skyrim. So I can't see anything else, which seems to be so we need Jeannie's room. Right, which is Jeannie's room? That's Volcano. So let's go in all the rooms then. Who is that? That's right, it's not her then. I'll shut that. It's not her. I do believe I went out the wrong door there. Sorry about that. There's a little lot of doors. That's the same one. Right, sorry madam, made a mistake. Yeah, if anybody like point me in the right direction, yeah, please point it out. Because it's not easy when they don't really mark it tremendously. You know, because that's the guild. So I could go to the other side because there's two doors. I wish they didn't have two doors for two different areas. A little bit confusing, isn't it? So it's not actually telling me where it is. It would be handy if it had a marker, wouldn't it? So it does make it rather difficult, doesn't it? If anybody can see, you know, because it could be up here. Anybody remember where Jeannie was? Because, you know, I've forgotten. Right, Jeanne. Right, let me just read what it says. I can find a manual of spellcraft. Right, okay. Not in there, okay. Manual of spellcraft. It's a mystery to Tolgan. They're giving me that. Looks like they're giving me that. And that, but I've already got that. I'll look in the lectern. Yeah, it doesn't exactly say where it is, does it? Definitely be in there. It's going to be somewhere important, isn't it? Where did she say it was? Was it in her room upstairs? Let's try the desk. Drawers. It's not in the chest. It's not in there. It wasn't in the desk. Oh, it could be in the desk. Oh, right, okay, I didn't see that. Right, okay, very easy. Oh, hang on, let me do a save first. Just in case. Let me do a save, a hard save here. Wait a minute. Let's go over, say, that one. Anytime we do a prank involves dealing with someone, you need a recommendation from... It is not wise. Anytime we do a prank, yeah, well, I mean, he's not going to be able to, I won't be able to continue the quest though, for Jaskar. Right, there's the manual of spellcraft. I mean, I could take that as well while I'm at it. No, that's not steel. Right, okay. Okay, I need to deliver it now to, what's that? Volanaro. Right, okay. Right, okay, go back down. Now we just got to find him, which I presume is the red arrow. He said, hopefully. Which could be... Let's do clairvoyance. Not confusing at all, is it? Okay. Volanaro. Good news.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
I did. Wasn't very happy about it though.
You've got Jeanne's book, I see.
Yeah.
All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
No. Hello, Bill and Ben, I thought it was a flower pot man. Bill and Ben. Got it from watching the you didn't watch the flower pot man, did you? Right, Bill and Ben, the Ragstone men. Slightly different variation. I'll try and write all that down. Ragstone men. There's a lot. I'll just call you Bill and Ben. so morning B&B. Okay, yeah. Okay. You're going to lie. The remastered graphics scare me a little bit. Really? How old am I? Well, I mean, thanks for saying hello, mate. How old are I? Well, I'm very old. I'm a pensioner in my 70s, but I have the face of like a 40-year-old. It's remarkable. Amazing what a bit of skin cream can do. I don't use skin cream. I have shaved and I have had my hair cut. Okay? I haven't got much on top though, but I definitely cut the hair. I got rid of it. I cut it myself because nobody would take me on because you need to do an appointment. And just everybody's fully booked at the moment. Right, now what? So I have to keep checking on these quests all the time because I found some of these can be a little bit tricky on my original play because I'm so used to Skyrim, which is, you know, gently eases you towards them. These you've got to do a bit more work. I got to do it after 10. Okay. I'm looking forward to being able to say that, Ray Ray. Yeah, I still feel young, active, and what with all these new things that I'm eating instead of the usual trash that I used to recommend everybody eat, you know, good wholesome food as opposed to the trash processed stuff you buy. You'll live a lot longer. Okay? I mean, considering how old I am, you know, don't I look young? I look awesome. It's great to see you into the Elder Scroll. Yeah, I was there, started off with Fallout 3. Okay? Then I found out about Oblivion a couple of years later after Oblivion came out. Okay, I was playing Fallout 3 non-stop. As soon as I had a chance to do Oblivion, I did it, and I fell in love with it. It was the greatest game ever made, and quickly, you know, we moved on to Skyrim when that came along. Right, I got to come here at 10 o'clock. I'm just trying to refresh my brain. Right, 10 o'clock. Can I possibly work this out? Let's see, it'd be 7 at night, it'd be 10, wouldn't it? Sorry, 12. Right, so 7 plus another 3. 15? Let's see if I'm anywhere near, because, you know, maths, although I'm a mathematician, sometimes, you know, I have a bad day. And the maths just totally fails me. Yeah, well, you're absolutely dead right there, NJ. So basically, bad idea to eat crummy food. Volcano.
Ready to find your scar?
Yes. Yes, carry on. So basically you have the same kind of things come up. So you just click on the one that's appropriate. Very much like Morrowind. So, hi Queenie, says Bill and Ben. Hello Bill and Ben. Are you playing this? I wasn't expecting that. If you eat fake food, then you become fake. Exactly. Well said, Veritas. I'm preaching on behalf of the let's look after ourselves and not eat processed food or sugary foods, because there's a few things that destroy your health. Processed food, sugar, salt, beer, if you have too much, okay, and smoking. Smoking, definite no-no, because that will kill you quicker than the other 3, or it could have been 4. Hello Jakar. Jeanne tried to keep Remo on the right road. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I hear you've been looking for me. Please
Yeah.
don't be We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jeanne lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway.
Oh,
so
well, I don't know.
You can tell her you found me.
Well, I don't know if I want to do another prank. You know, is everything going to be alright with Jeanne now?
Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me.
Yeah,
It's
well,
good
there you go.
practice of our skills too, but it's mostly just funny.
And you two can live as old as I am. Although I think Shirley Curry has taken it beyond me. but don't I look smooth? Look at I mean, barely a wrinkle there. Look at that. I don't use any cream, any special antidotes, nothing. I just eat good wholesome food. I've been eating junk food for years, and suddenly I was transformed overnight. Right, let's just see if I can move on and if I've got that recommendation now. So I need to tell her that he's visible again. Okay, so let's not get involved in another prank, but maybe we'll come back one day and do one. You must have good genes like me. Yeah, well, I've got jeans on, but I don't think you don't have to wear a pair of jeans to... I know what you're talking about, Veritas. Alright, I know what you're talking about. I may be a humble man, but, I know everything about everything except the things I don't know, which is quite a lot. Right, okay, we got to go back to Jeanne. Well, of course we've got to find out where Jeanne is. Hard to tell skin with floodlight going. Well, I don't want to get too close. I presume it's in here.
Good to see you.
I'll tell you what, we'll do this one. Okay, it's not that way then. Yeah, well, if in doubt, use
An
clairvoyance.
honor, to be sure.
Right, there it is. Apparently, since she's inside that barrel. I'll check the barrel. No, it's not in there. Right, okay, so it's not, you know, foolproof. Right, okay, anybody remember where she was? I think she was up. It's a pure guess, but I may well have got it right here. Jeanne! There you go. Even the memory's coming back.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Yes!
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Raminus will have my recommendation. And
Excellent.
don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
In what way, Jeanne? Maybe I'll come back another time?
You too.
You go back to bed. I'll slyly slip it back into the desk so that you'll never know what hit you. If that's alright with you. I wonder if I can possibly do it without her seeing me. Like if I hide behind the desk. You know, she's kind of still a little bit aware of me, isn't she? I'll sneak out. I'll see if, you know, if I can put it back in the desk because I don't want to upset her. Oh, apparently it's been taken off me. Let's have a look. It may not have been taken off me. Right, okay. Let's see if we got that book. We'll put it back. I'll be where it might break the quest. Anybody know what it was called? I take it that was taken from me by the other person. They all have book sections, didn't they? So it didn't look as though I have it. I had a quick look, well, I'll do it a second time in case I'm blind. Okay, well, we've got a lusty Argonian maid. Right, okay, so basically we can't put it back. Okay, right, we've done that then. Excellent, we've got a recommendation. We'll soon be joined in the Mages Guild. Right, well, let's find the way out. The big fancy door is the one that leads out. Right, we're at level 16, we went up a level. I love Bruma. What a miserable day today. I notice you have to be very careful sneaking around people or you'll get arrested for... Yeah, basically, you know, they'll lift you for anything in this game. You know, it's even more severe than Skyrim, although that's pretty severe. Alright, let me just catch up on text a minute, just because I don't want to miss anything. So, hello Bill, how are you Bill? 40! Queen, you laughed at the 40 bit, did you? Ah, thanks, Queen. I said that just purely for you, so you'd, you know, just to cheer you up there.
Good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too. By my, you're a pretty lady. If I was a man, I'd be attracted to you.
Go ahead.
But
Please.
I'm not. You've got a quest?
We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy.
Don't go out with people like that.
Take care.
Right, okay. Right, next. Okay, so we've met a Nord. We met a Nord, apparently. Apparently he's the herald of Countess Nirnroot here in Bruma. Apparently we was meet her at the castle. Not one. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. On my original play, when I went to the Countess, I had to do something and then see somebody in the jail. When I went into the jail, every time I went into the jail, the game crashed every single time. Sorry, it didn't crash. Sorry, I tell a lie. It would not go through the door. It would just do it just froze. So I had to restart, and every time I tried it, it would never work. So it could be that there's a bug with that, or maybe I just did it wrong. Okay, so I will do that one because that one might go wrong. Right, I'm now 40 is a good age. Yeah, I'm getting younger by the day. Right, let's see. The king is. That's the Crusader one. I'm gonna leave the Crusader one, but that's the DLC one. It's good to do the DLC with a higher level. Right, we need to go to the other... Right, let's have a look at the other ones. So, let's go to that and see what other ones we need to go to. We've got to go to Chainendale, to Coral. Have we been to Coral? Not quite sure. So let's go to Skingrad. Where am I at the moment? There, right, okay. Let's go to Skingrad then. Let's try and get all these recommendations. Ghost didn't talking in the background, is he? He did say he was going to be quiet. Cannot remember 40. Oh, I'm sure you can, Ghost. I'm sure if you eat the food that I'm eating, although I'm not any expert or anything, but I'm just taking tips. Well, mostly I've been doing it to get out of pre-diabetic, and I'm not pre-diabetic anymore. But also I'm trying to keep my saturates low. Those are very important things for your health. Saturates, anything with saturates in, which is the wrong kind of saturates, fatty saturates. In nuts, those are different kind of saturates. They are fine. Those are the good saturates. You want the, the unhealthy ones is one you've got to avoid, because that could cause heart attacks and thicken the arteries. So those are the ones to avoid. Right, there's a lot of them here. Right, so we're going to go for this one. Sorry about that. Yeah, I keep thinking I can zoom in here. Right, somewhere in here. But the map has only got, so it's got a limit. Right, there it is, right there. So let's mark that and head there, which looks like it's there. Okay. It's confusing, isn't it, when you have a lot of them? It seems why they had a thing where you could turn them on and off. Thank you, thank you. My reputation precedes me. Right, is this anywhere near it? You wondered. No, it's completely opposite way. You all knew that, didn't you? I'm trying my best. The only trouble is the brain. The brain hasn't really caught up with the younging of the body. Body's getting younger every day, brain's dying by the second. Right, and to my left. So this is the one we need to go for. A little bit confusing. But you can go by this blue one. Right, looks like it's up there. Let's hope it is. But yeah, it is rather zoomed in, this one. It's a little bit frightening. Right, okay, is that one there? So you can put a marker there. But I don't think clairvoyance will... What nuts do you eat, or food? Well, you don't want me to go through my entire list. Basically, I'm eating anything which doesn't contain high saturates. So it's chicken, fish. Very, very low in the bad saturates. Extremely low. So those are the things I'm going to protect my heart. Okay, stop the fatty acids building up. Okay. And nuts. I mean, I don't want to give out health advice because I'm not an expert on health, but I just look to see what are the healthy things that I have. And so I would advise you to do that rather than me give out, because if you give out information on YouTube, you've got to substantiate it in some way. You can't just give it out because it could be a wrong recommendation for some people. It's a little bit cold, isn't it? Is that why you're shivering, Adrienne?
I trust you have good reason for interrupting me. I shouldn't really say, really. But chicken and fish, great options. And they got omega-3s in it. Well, fish has. Right, excuse me. I'm looking for a recommendation, Adrienne. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor.
Good.
He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
So far, I'm surprisingly getting through this. Yes, I'll do it, Adrienne.
I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed.
Okay.
You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back and you'll have your recommendation.
Don't tell me there's lots more markers. Tell me about Earthor.
He's, well,
He's an interesting fellow. Selena's Facinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Selena's should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Earthor.
So some people will do this and they'll actually flick through it, miss out all the intermediate steps, you know, and just jump straight to the main bits. This is a full playthrough, so I won't be doing any shortcuts, unless it gets totally boring where I wander around for half an hour and don't know what I'm doing, then I'll cut it out. Okay.
Have Earthor see me when he gets back,
excuse me, don't push me around, Sonny. Oh, wait a minute. Right, here we go. It's where you know, things start to slowly unwind. Right, hang on. Right, I hold together. Right, here we go. All right, this one now. So yeah, there's a lot of switching around. So somebody in here. Right. NJ, I would gladly take 40. Take 40 what? So I've got to keep referring to it just to make sure I'm talking to the right people. So we've got to find him. It's not exactly showing me where he is it? So in other words, I've got to find him. So it could be that it's not really helping us here. But he might be able to help. Excuse me.
You've got quite a task from Adrienne.
I have, Senators. Nirnroot, do you know where he is?
A nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year. That's when Adrienne told him he needed to practice somewhere else.
Okay.
Somewhere else. Meaning somewhere far away.
Possibly.
So he settled down in Bleak Flats Cave. Did all his work there and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though.
Okay. Can you tell me where that is?
Oh dear. I just can't seem to remember where that is. What a shame.
While we're on the subject...
Have you met Adrienne Barena, our Skingrad Mages Guild head? Not the most pleasant person, I'll admit. Don't mind her. Interested in training. I do the conjuration courses and Bruma does the mysticism.
I'd persuade you if I knew how to get past the mini game.
If you need me.
I was never very good at it, but look at this. It's the kind of stuff we want in Skyrim. I've got it on my on one of my mods does have that.
Hello.
Well, Vet, is it me or is it quieter around here with Earthor missing?
Indeed.
They're talking, you can't see their name.
Bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarthir, a resident eccentric.
I think that's another
I'd like
quest.
to know why.
Dion. Well, he asked me to help him out, yes.
Let me give you some advice. Glarthir is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you. It isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Oh no.
Here is acting even strange.
Choice.
So long.
So that has nothing to do with our quest.
Greetings, Conjurer.
Where's Earthor? I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah, where are they?
So long.
Good day. How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist. You want me? You sure?
Can you help me?
I'm Vigya. I'm Mage's Guild, but I don't train or anything.
Any idea where Bleak Flats Cave is?
I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad.
West of Skingrad.
Druzha could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do.
Right, okay. Any idea where she is?
He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays.
Gotcha. Okay then. What spells have you got, by the way?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
So all I know is this how much it costs? It might. I wonder if this is actually how much it you know, is that the how high your magical got to be, or how much it costs to cast the spell? Electrocution, I love that one, but you know, so yeah, there's lots of things, but I know a lot of you know, there are some here I can do, but I won't spend too much money yet. I'll wait till I've got a little bit more.
You too.
Right, okay. Cost him in money. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of markers, can be very confusing. So yeah, it's rather tricky to find. So who was it we got to find again? Yeah, that's the trouble, you kind of bounce around so much in these that you kind of lose track of who's who, who's where. It's a little bit of a run around trying to find things in Oblivion. I spent time my first time trying to work out how to do some of them, because you get kind of moved around all over the place, and you know. So it's really difficult when you got a load of markers like this.
This is a grand day. Greetings.
Because you don't know if they're up or down or where they are.
I wish I could go and save them.
Really?
They say who they are when
First the chapel attacked.
You know who they are when you're up close like that. So let's have a wander around. Yes, that's really where it falls down against versus Skyrim, for instance. Druja, there he is.
Go ahead, please.
You got to do a bit more running around. Any idea where Bleak Flats Cave is, please?
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map?
Oh,
that's
thank you.
where Urthor wound up after Adrienne told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that.
Well, okay, we finally got a
Want to
location.
make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea.
I think in hindsight, maybe they should have let you have that from the start. Can you tell me anything about Urthor?
I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then this isn't the first time he's been away, so
Big
I wasn't
Cave?
really that concerned.
Okay, right. Let me just see what he's got.
What can I interest you in?
Summon a scamp. I wouldn't mind summoning a scamp, to be honest. But my... So it could be that's how high... Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that is how high a level you got to be, or how much it costs, you know, in Magicka. So, but I presume because it's not letting me do some of these, I presume it is... That's the level. Hard to say, isn't it? How do I find out? Sometimes you need to pick up something for a quest, and it... Hang on, the text disappeared again. And it won't be marked. Yeah, that's the only trouble. And I had trouble with the Thieves Guild. It actually starting that. So I won't buy it too much yet. But if you spot anything here which you think might be very useful, please point it out. I would like some really strong spells, to be honest. But some of them, you know, I may need to be quite a high level to do it. So yeah, I can't do that. So all these up here say I can't. So not quite sure which one to do yet.
Finding Urthor.
Right, we got a location finally. So let's go outside. So at least we got there. So Skyrim's a little bit more direct, isn't it? Right, so let's hopefully do the map now. Now we should have a location, which is... Anyone remember which one it was? Yeah, you thought it would, you know, you'd have a thing where, you know, take this quest off now, but yeah, it doesn't quite do it, does it? What's the name of the place? Hello, Neptunescape. Hello, let me write it down a minute. So, sorry if this is going to be, you know, a long playthrough where we're not quite sure where to go sometimes, but, you know, when I'm doing quite a, you know, I want to do this properly, so I don't want to cut short on it, because I'm playing it and streaming it at the same time, so it's not like I can, you know, I don't want to spend ages cutting things out, because that is, you know, can be stressful if you've got to do a lot of it. And I don't really want to do too much of that. You know, at my age now, although I'm getting younger every day. It's something like northwest or something, wasn't it? Skingrad, hang on, where's Skingrad? Is it there? It is there. Is that the place? Ah, there. Right, okay, that's it. Okay, right, okay, we got it. Right, it's there. So, we could go there, but... So let's head to there. I wonder where my horse is. Well, if I go to the stables, the horse should be there. They usually say it's stabled at the stables. Unless he's, of course, become unstable. I thought it was a pretty exciting joke, but never mind. Yeah, feel free to laugh at that one, but don't, you know, don't have to laugh. I'm purely encouraging you. Good idea. Apparently I can't do it on here. I also can't use my weapon, so that was another advance they made in Skyrim. So, but this has a lot of good stuff going for it. But directed you quest wise can be a little bit more tricky, but you just got to try and remember better. I'm not very good at remembering. Oh dear. Looks like the horse is going to die. I'm going to get as far away as possible, press this button, and then go back and assail the assailant. Back, you filthy troll! For if ye doth lay thy one hand on my buttocks. Ah, you missed me there, son. I'm a battle mage. I do it from range. I think that taught him. Are you alright, my little friend? Put the axe away, put the axe away. Right, let me try and use this new spell. Let us see if we can help our poor horse. Let me see. Imperial Remastered, Clairvoyance is an illusion spell. Yes. Yeah, things are slightly different in this, because some things are in mysticism, which were in another one in Skyrim, so it's a little bit different. Alright, which one is it? Enthrall in presence. I can't put you charm. Heroism. I don't want to rally the horse. Right, is there anything that will help him? Well, he seems fine. Right, Black Flats Cave right here. Right in front of my eyes. If anything goes to attack the horse before I get in, please tell me, because he may be dead by the time I come out. Okay, we found Black Flats Cave. Let's go in. Right, okay, finally we got some real gritty stuff to do. Have a great day, everyone. Time to get busy. Okay, Queen, have a good day. Don't overdo it, though. You know, you're getting on a bit. No, sorry, Queen. Sorry, I'm getting younger by the second. Have a great day, Queen. Don't work too hard, and have an enjoyable day. My bad thanks goes to an illusionist for Paralyzed. Can't remember why I'm leveling up these days. Okay. Yeah, I endorse that sentiment of take care, Queen. And please, you know, don't listen to anything I say. Yeah, I've got to rely on the X to take me, because the taxi service is redundant on that day. So unfortunately, I'm barking up the wrong tree. Woof. Right, so let's open that. Not really, so we got to look for who's it? Right, okay, it's not going to tell me where it is it? And first of all, let me remove the marker. Also, it's mostly spells that change things, yeah. Right, okay, so it is going in that direction, so that's the way I'm going to go. But it could be that it's leading out. It is leading out. Something's coming. Oh dear, there's one of those rotten, filthy things that could give me a nasty hernia. It's a deranged zombie. A bit more deadly than the normal zombie, I would imagine. They're easy to miss, isn't it? Awkward. There'll be lots of running around this. I don't want to get too close to the assailant. You know, apparently I got too close to the assailant there. He did enormous amounts of damage. But you know, when he's moving constantly, it's a little bit hard to zero in on my target. So I will be taking a potion now. I did buy a couple of potions too. So I've got a strong one there. Give me 50 smackaroonies, but I'm going to go for a little one because I'm only little. Oh, I've got a little one. Wow, I've got a lot. Paralysis. Oh, I'm going to paralyse him. You serious? I've got nothing that paralyses him. Oh, right, that's it. That's what I was looking for. I want that one. I'll take a couple of those and I'll risk putting it in there. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried now because let me do a damage health one. I could die here. I've got to run for dear life here. I'm proving difficult to get a shot off and keep away from him and be accurate. When he pulls like that, it gives me a slight chat. Yeah, no, it misses quite comfortably, doesn't it? It has to be very accurate by the look of it. Right, okay, wait. Let me use one of these welcome stones. Move quietly away. Yeah, proving difficult to hit the guy. So he's rather deranged. Right, first then I'm going to look and just check my level is not gone up. Because we were doing this on the higher... Oh, we are. Okay, so let's go back to Adept. We were doing the Orc on Sunday. Where we tried it on expert level, so I haven't put it back down. So that's why it's more difficult. Okay, so I thought it was a little bit too difficult there. Mad, insane thing. But just weaken it a bit before we think about chopping its head off. Oh, I think we disposed of it. Right, okay. Yeah. It's kind of odd. It kind of dual wields on some, but not others. It's the touch ones it seems to be doing it. I'm not sure about the others, but some seem to be two hands. You can do it if you haven't got a weapon in your hand. But it's a little bit of a wonky business, isn't it? Right, I'm completely disorientated now. It's only trouble when you're doing a fight. Right, so that's the way out, obviously. So, oh, it's like we've done that beautifully. Holy cow, level 80. Yeah, there you are. I'm using it a lot because we're kind of mostly a mage. Oh, another one of them. Yeah, it's difficult to hit them, isn't it? Stop crouching. Oh, I'm back to up against the wall. Don't touch me. I'm innocent. Die, you vicious, deranged zombie! Right, okay. Oh, I haven't used Soul Trap yet. Yeah, if somebody could just remind me. Pitch 8 hours after the event, isn't it? Right, let me just check my map. Okay, oh, lots of different ways. Well, first of all, whenever I see a place there which looks like it's not going anywhere, that's the first place I go.
I work like a mathematician would. You're waiting for me to answer that. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you the secrets of a mathematician. Okay, so that's that one sorted out. I like to do that first, and then hover into the other areas. Right, that's a low area there with an idiot down there. Now, hopefully, this pathfinding is completely useless. Right, let's first of all do that. Then we'll go back to here and try and do it within a few seconds. As long as he's got that little ring of confidence around him. Yeah, it's really easy to miss in here. That's the one thing I found is you got to be absolutely pin accurate in this. Otherwise you miss every time. A little bit distressing. Right, I'm going to take another one of these welcome zones so that I can knock the guy. Right, it run out of sort of soul trapping, so it's a little difficult. I'll tell you what, I'll weaken him and then I'll soul trap him. Right, our brain's kicked in now. I think chewing gum is disturbing my my concentration. Put torch in left hand. Reload the cable. I don't want to reload it, Ghost. You know, I play this, and if I lose, make a mistake, then I suffer the consequences. You know, that's what you do in real life. Probably a stupid way to do it. So, you know, I'll probably pay heavily for it. Right, okay, right, an innocent young person there. I know you're saying creep up on him. You probably hear me. So I don't think I can creep well enough. We can do a lot of damage, right? Okay, we can do 3 of these. All right, and then we're going to switch to this. We're going to do that, and then we're going to hit him. And I've captured a soul. Okay, took a while for it to take effect there, but at least now we're capturing souls. Okay, we seem to have got the secret now. Right, okay, number 1. I put a torch on, but I'm Your target is dying, sleeping. Could be there. Excuse me. It's a giant mushroom there. I'm sure Frodo would have a whale of a time in here, wouldn't he? I won't make a joke about a whale, because that wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? Wasn't appropriate to Lord of the Rings. I was thinking of doing a whale joke there, but I decided against it. Shield, well, we're not a shield person. Someday in the future, I may do a shield type person. You know, Eowyn could decide she's had enough of Skyrim and she wants to come into Oblivion. I may see the drip smacking lady. Oh, I may have hit before I did the thing. Okay, we've got 1 out of 5. I mean, at least I'm progressing. Yeah, there could have been something there actually. Hang on. Wait a minute, it could be a slightly... I may have missed a leaky bit over there. I think I went all the way around the edge, but I didn't hug it tight enough. Right, okay. Right, I like to hug it right up to the wall, therefore filling out the whole area. So therefore I know there's nothing. Right, okay. See, now I'm happy. You don't all have to do this, but it's a clever technique that I used in, I think it was Oblivion. So that I knew there was no hidden entrance or whatever. That's why I like Soul Cloak, yeah. Yeah, me either, especially with the janky debuffs for armor, Ray. Okay. Yeah, there are some funny kind of spells and things in this. Because you know, I get confused with them sometimes. You know what they actually mean. Right, I was not saying his health.
hang on, hang on. I'll be fairly close, I think, to do this. Please don't give me anything. You don't remember Soul Cloak? Soul Cloak is a thing that's in if you have Ordinator on Skyrim. I think Ordinator on Oblivion. It'd be good if it did, wouldn't it? Modded spell, yeah. Yeah, Ghost likes modded stuff. I like modded stuff as well, but you know, I like it more visual and, you know, more visual sound with the occasional little tweak here and there. But Ordinator is very good for doing set types of build, giving you more options. So it's very good on that. That's where it really shines. But the trouble is a little bit harder to understand than say the normal one. Right, there's somebody there. That could be the person we want. So this could be a good person. Who is it we're going for? Let me just reassemble my brain. Earthor. So that could be Earthor. So let's put away a weapon and hope this is Earthor. It is Earthor. Hello there, Earthor.
I can leave the cave. Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you?
Yes, that's right, I am.
Maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
Well, I think it'd be safer if he didn't follow me, because he's going to die, isn't he? I'll tell him to find his own way back, because... What do you think? That'd be safer of the two? Because, you know, I might swing wildly or fling wildly and I might hit him. And then I'll be accused of abusing a follower or killing him. So, I'm gonna, first of all, I can't back out. Oh, okay. That's a shame. I would love to have saved just before that. Find your own way.
Oh.
It will be.
Well,
it will be
fine. I could do that. I'll see you there then. I hope.
Being slightly elderly, there's a chance I might, you know, might accidentally chop your head off. But it's nothing personal. I'm just a bad aim. Right, I'm allowed to look at these. I'm not allowed to pinch his stuff, obviously, even though he's not here. We won't let him lie on the bed. Oh, we will let me lie on the bed. I won't take his shoes. Yeah, is it Apocalypse? Oh, Apocalypse, is it? Sorry, Ghost. There's two kind of things that I have, which is, yeah, Apocalypse and that, and I can remember which is which, to be honest. Right, we've got a torch. No, I haven't got starlight either. I'll put my starlight on. But do notice that starlight doesn't work in first person. They like to throw in the odd bug just to throw us all, you know. So if you do this, you know, you find it won't work. And then you go there and then suddenly it works. It's just a small thing. There's no real harm to mankind at all, or womankind for that matter. Oh, he's got a nice box there full of goodies. Right, okay. Don't forget to watch out for that. There is a lever here too. It's a quick exit out, I do believe, which could contain all kinds of beautiful things to nick, or it could be an easy way out. It is an easy way out. Ordinator is perks, Apocalypse is spells. Okay, gotcha. Okay, there you are. Goes to explain that fully for you. So I can never remember. Yeah, I might have a brain plans. You know, I wonder if I'll find out if I've got any brain chips spare, which can aid you know. I don't want like a zombie brain or anything like that. I like one that just enhances the tiny little bit that I know. Although maybe not enhance it. Right, okay, I seem to be heading the wrong way. So I'll use clairvoyance. There we go. I had a feeling it was that way because it was opposite the way where I was going to go. Okay, we'll soon be out of here. There you go. Look at that. When it works, it's beautiful, isn't it? So hope you're enjoying it today. Hope you hit those like buttons if you're enjoying it. Take care. Do you want to borrow the horse? Right, I think I'll fast travel, therefore I give less chance of anything happening on the way. Right, so I found him. I have told him to return to the guild hall. I need to report back to Adrienne Baron in Skingrad once Nirnroot has returned to town. So he's probably going to fast travel, isn't he? So we'll risk fast travelling. Let's go to the west gate, which is nearest gate. Right, and hopefully he's, unless we've got to wait for him to walk all the way. It could be we've got to walk all the way. I should have followed him, protected him the whole way, but I would have killed him. As Ghost has every bit of faith in me.
Who will help an old beggar?
I'll help you, Fowl.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Well, why don't you have a coin there, beggar?
Thank you, kind lady.
That's all right. It's just worth it just for the smile there. And know anything about the grey fox, by the way?
He's a fairy tale.
Really?
The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who
Oh,
controls
I see. Just
all
pretends,
the
is it?
thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an
right.
excuse to keep us down.
Oh, I see. Okay, that explains it all then. Thank you.
Blessings of Arcane upon you.
And you too. I was going to add a comment then, but I thought I'd better not do that. I was going to do a silly comment then, but I managed to withdraw myself away from that comment. Right, it's above my head. I do believe she was upstairs. There she is, right in front of me. The lovely blue dress.
Hello, associate.
Hello there, associate.
You're here about that recommendation, I presume.
Exactly.
I'll need to speak with Urthor before I write it.
Oh, we'll go and speak to him then. Can I join it
There's
now?
at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any.
I will, don't worry.
Take care.
What are you waiting? We gotta wait, haven't we? Well, I'll wait an hour. I'm sure it'll probably turn up in an hour. Yeah, they might actually walk in real time. Can I take that?
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Syrah.
Is that what that goes? Right, let me have a look at the chat a minute. Right. And have a lot of cash. Yeah, you need a lot of cash for them, obviously. Right, okay, it's just there. Let me zoom in, see if I can do it. Right, she's right in front of me, but he obviously hasn't arrived yet. So we might have to wait for him to arrive in real time. I'll tell you what, I'll sit here on the bench.
No, really?
Okay, I won't take that though.
I
wonder if they'll allow me to take that. If it'll stop jiggling. I presume I can take that. I'll risk it. Now I'll tell you what, you'll save first, then risk it. Okay. Seems good. What happens if I read that? Yeah, retort is employed. It purifies it, improving the positive effects. So I was trying to find an easy way of remembering it. The other one is for negative effects. The Coconator is that burns away impurities, increasing the potency. The alembic reduces. So I was trying to think of a way of doing it. Like, is there a letter within that which would kind of be to do with negative? So maybe the E in alembic is for, although there's an E in retort. So retort is positive, alembic is. So I've got to try and remember that somehow. Can I get that one as well? Apparently I can. Okay, you can get up now, Wendy. Oh, how'd you get up?
Greetings, conjurer.
Where's Urthor?
How do I get out of the shit? Oh, right.
Bye.
Farewell.
Oh, I could nick these and sell them, could I?
How do you do?
Good evening.
It sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at the Bruma Guild Hall. Jeanne does a poor job of running that place.
So I've heard.
Hang on.
Good day.
Hello,
Right, has he arrived yet?
How are you today?
Vicky the Cautious.
What's
like
your
it.
story? Greetings, Imperial.
Good evening.
It doesn't look
Have you
so
spoken with
maybe we have
Adrienne
to wait.
today?
I did, in fact.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I don't think she was paying attention, though.
Right, so we're going to have to
Okay.
wait until he returns, okay? Don't know why I went into living quarters. Let's go back down. Right, okay, we seem to be doing that. I think I'll go back to explorations, is easier.
I understand.
All this mage stuff, all these quests that keep giving me multiple quests, can be a little confusing to the young sprightly Ray here. Maybe if I go out the door and go back in, that refreshes it. He arrives at his destination. All right, we can go back and see if he's still walking.
Really?
Adahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders.
Is he turned
You'll hear
up?
about that recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Urthor before I write it.
Well, isn't he in Skingrad?
Tour. Can't you see I have a lot on my mind? Go bother a beggar or guard. They stand around and chatter all day.
There's no offence against that.
How about mixing up some
Right, we gotta
potions?
wait, obviously.
You
Okay.
look like quite the alchemist.
Have you spoken?
Been peeping. Sorry, I think people probably prefer the more condensed version. Right, okay. Hello there. Right, okay, let's quick save. Oh, I just went through a door. Oh my god, he's not stuck in... Let's have a look at your text. Every time I turn this on, it decides to dismantle the text. I'm not stuck in a cave or killed, no. 'Tis a miracle, I say. Right, so, it looks like we've got to wait then. Could say that's slightly annoying, couldn't they? Right, let's see. Let's find out about this. You know, warn me not to get involved with this guy, but I'll tell you what, let's get involved with this guy. Which apparently is not in here. Hey. So why is it not doing this? So he's warned me not. So Captain of the Skingrad warned me not to get involved with that, saying he was crazy and possibly dangerous. He's also asked me to contact him if he's asked about anything strange. So we've got to go and see one of the guards. So Dion. Sometimes I had to go back for. I had to go back for people, and they had to follow for a bit. Okay. Because that part of the quest already happened. Okay, so we got to find a guard. Right, okay, shouldn't be too difficult. All things alchemical. Hammer and tong. Let's see if we got anything to sell. Let's have a look, see if I picked up anything that I could sell. I don't think I actually picked anything up, have I really? I got Detect Life one, I should have put that one on really. So I haven't really picked much up yet at all, have I? Apart from a few soul gems. So good idea to join the Mage's Guild because you know, you can get some free soul gems and free stuff to sell. Or I could sell the let me just go back to there. Not sure I'll be able to sell it there though, but maybe at the alchemical place I might be able to sell those spare novice mortal and pestle and stuff. Excuse me, madam. Hello, Volanaro.
Me? I'm Falanu. How's Falalu?
Hello.
As if that matters here.
Right, could you assist me in some shopping?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
Good, well, I only sell the best.
Cyrodiil.
Do you mind if I just tweak it up a little bit? I don't want to go too far. I've only just met you. Right, so we have 2 calculators, so let's get rid of one of those. Okay, and let's get rid of one of those.
That's a good deal.
Of course it is. Right, let me just check everything else. Maybe I'll go into the alchemy section. I mean, I could sell some potions that I don't need, but I won't do it for now. We seem to have plenty of room. Oh, I've got 2 of those as well, so let's get rid of one of those. There we are, so we've managed to get rid of that. What's that, 12 alembics? Can anybody see, is that 12 there? Because, kind of edge of the bottle there. Is that 12 alembics? I might have to buy this back.
You got a great deal there.
It does. I can't actually see. Let me get really close a minute. Yeah, right. It looks like the little legs on the thing was confusing me. It looked like it was a 1 and something. So lucky I didn't sell that then.
Thank you.
It was 2. Okay, yeah. It was a little bit hard to read because there was like a little leg sticking down, which made me think it was 12. Nice to see you. What I come in here? Oh yes, all those. Sorry, the mind is taken over. I hope you're getting some enjoyment out of it. I mean, it's proving hard at the moment, isn't it? To get anything out of this, an old 70-year-old man tries to play something. Yeah, obviously, it's going to be strange, isn't it? We're looking for a guard still. What time of day is it? It's 7 in the evening. Guards should be all over. I can't. Well, head for the main gates. There's a guard. If you had 12, your low stake would be closed. Yeah, I imagine it would have said how many to sell. Excuse me, Mr. Cardy. About Glarthir.
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
Yeah, he's a nutcase. Well, he needs to be arrested.
Why? What's he done?
Well, he hasn't done anything yet. Nothing
yet. There's
yet.
Nothing I can do. Too bad.
What was the other option?
You have something you... Suit yourself.
Okay. Right, so I've got to catch him in the act or let him in the proceeds of doing something and then do it. Right, okay, fair enough. Right, okay, I get the idea now. I've got to meet him behind the Great Chapel at midnight tonight. Right, where's the chapel? The chapel. Right, let's see. We're looking for a chapel. So it's a good idea to walk all the way around the outer wall, fill in all the areas so that each town, you know where all it will, just wander around past every street so that you highlight everything, so that you can easily find out where they are lying. You find out whose house everybody is, and False arrest? Wendy is starting to lie now. You're just waiting for me to fail, aren't you, Ghost? Let's be honest. I think that's the only reason you watch me is you just like me failing. Hope I'm in the right town. So how do we? So we got to find him. Well, there's obviously some kind of church, isn't it? Right. Okay. Any idea where the church is? Should be a big tall thing. That looks like a church over there. There you go. All we'll do is find the front door. And we're going to check all the boxes for hammers. Is that it? Hang on, let me just double check the quest again. Whoops. The Great Chapel. I mean, I imagine that is the Great Chapel. Right, we've got to meet him here at midnight. Okay, what time is it? Right, hang on. It's 7:55 PM. So if I do 5, I could actually do 4, couldn't I? Because then that'll be almost. Boxes respawn too. Okay. Right, let me just check the time. It's 11:56. So we've only got a couple of minutes. We can just keep an eye, see what is he doing, for instance.
I'm listening.
Nothing. Seems a nice chat. Right, there we are. Right, let's pop in here. Any funny business? And we're reporting to the local ancillary. Hello, Marie, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Hello, we haven't met, have we? I'm Sister Marie Paliella, the chapel healer and trainer in the restoration arts.
Okay, well, can you tell me anything about Skingrad?
The town is very nice, but I advise you to get out and see the countryside.
What is that for everybody?
Vineyards and farms, pastures and sheepfolds. Lovely mountain country.
She's not wrong there. For your information, it is possible to find so many hammers they weigh you down. What are the number one per hammer? Hang on, let me just... What, is there a special hammer which is the number one hammer? Oh, what are the one per hammer? Do you mean how many times you can repair with it?
You too.
Right, that's thumbnail. Right, where I wonder where he'd be. Tell you what, it's always dark, isn't it? Let me put a torch on. For one. How much does each hammer weigh? I think it weighs one ghost. But it is, well, I can't believe yeah, one. So I'll tell you what, let's use it. While we're on the subject, because yeah, as you increase, you'll get more and more repairs from it, and to the point where you can actually do it beyond 100. Okay, I think you can go up to about 125 on my original character. Right, I was going to get a torch out in a minute. I forgot I was looking at something else. Oh yeah, because yeah, it's kind of a good idea to reset it so it's in alphabetical order. So where's my torch? Let's put that on because it is rather dim, isn't it?
Fantastic.
They can't seem to do lighting games anymore. Apparently, everything's got to be dark.
Farewell. Good evening.
So that's the same guy, right? Okay, we've got to find out where this guy is. It's not actually telling us where he is, but did it say in the altar or something? Let's look where he said. Oh, behind it. Sorry, you all knew that, didn't you? Got behind it. So this is the front door. So I presume this is behind it. Okay, it would have been great if it had a marker, though, wouldn't it? Drifting past midnight, though. Behind it. I imagine it's behind it. Here in the murky depths. Ah, there he is. Hello, Murky.
Ah, you came. You're sure you weren't followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me.
Oh, really?
Well, yes. I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you.
Probably.
Gold. You like gold, don't you? Lots of gold.
For septims?
Here's my problem. I'm being followed.
Yeah.
Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me?
So if I say no, could I then report to the guard that he was going to ask me to follow someone and therefore that would close the quest? Or have I got to say I will help him first and then report him? Because if I help him, I may get into trouble. This is where I might ask for some help. So if anybody out there is watching right now and who knows anything about this quest, could you give me a little bit of a clue? You didn't want to do this one, yeah. So, because I don't know whether I have to continue to do it. I'm gonna say that one.
Oh, well, understand. The danger is too great. You're right. You should stay out of this. I'll just have to solve this myself. I'll show them. I'll make them pay.
I could follow him, actually. And then I could catch him in the act.
Matters into my own hands. The only way now.
Right, wait a minute, there's a guard. Excuse me, guard.
Always on duty.
Glarthir, he's right here. He's going to follow people.
Glarthir? Total nutcase, if you ask me. But he's never done anything yet that we could arrest
Okay,
him.
I'll follow him. I'll let you know. He's in the process.
He's seeing you.
But you obviously don't believe me, do you?
My enemies think I'm weak. That I'll never
I'll put the torch out. Therefore, eliminating that possibility. I could have done it a quicker way, probably. Right, let me just put the torch out. I don't want him to think, you know. I'll creep behind. I could look in his pocket.
My enemies
Although apparently you can see out the back of his head.
That I'll never act.
Maybe it's the leaf that just fell. I'll just see it anyway.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Good. Yeah, you even notice it even if you look.
Could be.
I always just killed him. You killed him, did you? Veritas.
Feared me.
You shouldn't do that, you know. You've got to, like, you know, grease the joint before it, Oh, I may have broke myself into there.
It must be the Marukati Selectors. All the evidence points to them.
Where'd he go?
They think I don't know. They think I don't see.
Is he invisible? He's trespassing. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Wonder what he's done. I better not venture forth. Hopefully the guard didn't see me go in.
Just have to take matters into my own hands. The only way now.
He may be killing them all. Right, let's go in. See if he's going to try and kill them all. I'll see if I can catch him in the act. But as soon as he disappears from view, just in case I might...
the Mythic Dawn? Or the alien revivalists?
Oh, hello. I'm just looking at my axe.
They think I don't know. They think I don't see.
Doesn't look very suspicious.
It must be the Marukati Selectives. All the evidence points to them.
Just wandering around being... I could report it. I wonder if it says... Could have done better. Right, okay, I found him. I've told him they're in the guild hall. Oh, that's that one. Everyone knows in the entire county when you do something bad, even if not in the area, it seems to get picked up by somebody else, probably, yeah. Right, okay. Hope this is not too boring for it. I'm kind of trying to do it without the neck thing today. Oh, the animals talk, yeah. Oh, which one was it? God, I'll tell you what, it's hard to keep up with these, isn't it? It's not really staying on the one that we want. It could be now that he's gone into a couple of people's homes, you know, like, you know, without really asking. Could be we can catch him.
My enemies think I'm weak, that I'll never act.
Or it could be Paranoia, yeah. Yeah, it could be Paranoia. I'll tell you what.
I don't know. They think
I'll pop out and see if I can say, well, you know, he's acting fishy, he's going to people's houses. And, you know, that might tip the balance my way. Right, I'll go just find a guard. It's usually by the front gate, isn't it? So this is why I've had a little trouble when I've been doing Oblivion. When I went back to playing it after not playing it for a while, I did have a job to start working out some of the quests. They weren't always telling me what to do. I seem to have to do it via something else all the time. So that's the kind of thing I have noticed in it. You've really got to like remember things, or you know, it's a little bit tricky to keep up with them and remember the names and stuff like that. I mean, you probably are. I mean, you people out there, I mean, you all got brains, so you'd probably be all right. Hello chat, hello Fox. Was that something Fox? Any idea how to finish this quest? Fox Hills. Thanks Fox Hills for coming in. I'm trying my best on this to, but I find the quest can be a little bit fiddly sometimes on Oblivion. It's got ironed out a little bit on Skyrim, didn't it? Once you turn them down, the quest is completed. Thank goodness. Oh, it could be that we've completed it. Thank goodness for Google Gamer. Morning Fox. So hello Fox. I hope you're doing all right. So it looks like we may have got that. We found him in there. We just got to report back. So I'll tell you what. Let's report back to this one. Okay. So let's go back over to that one and see if that guy's come back yet. It could be that he's actually going to walk the entire way, or it's going to like wait an entire day before he's walked that particular distance. So because they do have schedules, but I don't know whether they, you know, they actually do walk. I can't remember if Oblivion did it more or not. So if it's red, it means you've got to go through a door. If it's green, then it means it's within the area. So that's the only thing I know, but it doesn't tell you exactly. May the wind be on your back. Right, has he turned up yet?
I hope I can help.
Has Glarthir turned up?
Hadn't you heard? He went crazy and killed Bernadette penniless.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
Poor girl.
Right, so what about my recommendation? Any luck with that?
I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all
Oh, great.
right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
Well, if you could, like, you know, within the next week or two. So,
It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there.
I'll look at that one day.
It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip if I can't find a specific book here.
I mean, there's one good thing. At least you turned Glarthir down and he went and killed someone. Well, it's possible, but we have no evidence for that, Ghost. I think you jumped the gun there. You know, and let the police inquire about it first.
It's too bad nobody stopped Glarthir before he went on his killing spree. I guess no one knew how crazy he really was.
Oh.
Be seeing you.
Oh dear, so we should have killed him then. Alright, well, how was I to know that? She just said so. Yeah, I gathered that. Right, oh, what am I doing? Right, where's the way down? It'd be a lot easier if we had things that told you how to get out. There seems to be an endless variety of evenings.
Greetings.
Thanks, Ernpor.
Yes. Battlehorn Castle near Cor.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for your assistance. Right, we've got to find a way out now. Cozy little joint, isn't it? Out there. Okay, right, so it looks like we've done that one, so we're almost fully recommended. Yeah. But yeah, it's not confusing at all. So it looks like I may have got all the recommendations then. Skingrad, Brianna's greeting on behalf of. So we've got a Bruma one, we've got the Anvil one. So have we got any more? Join the Mage's Guild. Right, so let's have a look at this if we've done them all. Right, from all the local in order to, so this is all of them. So we'll probably have to do the other ones as well. So let me go there. Right, so we've got to go to Tainted. So, ooh, costs a lot. I'll tell you what, let's do a little bit of exploration then. Let's go say to here, and then we'll go along up over to Tainted. So let's just try and join the Mage's Guild. So let's go to Sideways Cave. I don't know. Have I been in Sideways Cave? I don't know. Let's have a drink of water. That's better. Plenty of fluids in this hot weather. That was a will-o'-the-wisp. Is that a bad thing? It is a bad thing. Right, hang on. I'll try not to hit the horse. I'm doing my best to. Right, hang on. Let me see if I can... Oh, don't get in the way, horsey! Oh, well done, Willy Horsey. Oh no, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? Yeah, stay back! Stay back! My pleasant fellow! No, don't! I'll destroy thee! The will of this seems to be unshakable. Don't do anything, don't do anything you wouldn't do. Yeah, it's pretty hard to defend your horse, isn't it? When he's jumping right in front of me. I'll keep it going. Oh! Right, okay, hang on. A shock spell. Okay, right. Let me just see if I can help my horse do a spell. Very difficult. Heroism. Rally. I mean, what does it mean when it says rally? Does it mean it like it rallies them to you? I want something that will, you know, like, you know, make him really strong. Right, protect other. Right, okay, protect other. Shield on touch. Right, we're going to protect him. Right, let's protect him. Right, and then try and kill this vicious thing. Yeah, it's really difficult to keep away from it. Get away, horsey. You know it's bad for you. Oh, you said shock. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you said shock. Shock. I don't know if I got a shock one. Shocking touch. Right, let's try this one. Ooh, I think I may have hurt the horse there. Yeah, I'm trying to keep him away from it. Doesn't seem to be helping much. Oh, hang on, I got no... Wait! I've got no potion. Flame is working. Yeah, the flame seems to be working, but I've got to keep on doing it over and over again because, unfortunately, you know, I've got to watch I don't hit the horse. That's the trouble. So it's proven a little bit tricky to do. I'm trying my best, Ghost. I really am. I'm really trying. It may not seem like it at times, but I really do try not to hit other things. It's my #1 priority, in fact. But I can't always do it. Because they just move around so much. I just wish I had a... Yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. I need a big one here. Hang on. Let me. I should have a very strong potion. Got to look everywhere for the potions. Like the weak ones are down here. The stronger ones are further up. It's what you call a little bit annoying doing this stuff. Because you don't, you know, I want a nice big one, you see. Right, let's do this strong one here. But, you know, it's really difficult not to hit this horse. That's the trouble. How can I get the thing? You know, so I'm trying to get in the way so I can hit it without hitting the horse, but... You know, he keeps getting in the way all the time, and I keep running out of this stuff as well. So it's proven a little bit tricky, this. What am I looking for? Hang on. Spells. Right, hang on. I'm trying to find a spell which will do more damage, but... oh, sorry, I'm trying to find a... something to recharge my sorcery, that's it. Let's take 2 of those. I'm trying not to hit the horse. Is really difficult. So yeah, I'm trying to get in the way like this. But he keeps just coming back. See, he keeps getting in the way, look. I'll tell you what, I'll get on the horse. Oh, I can't. Can't I get on the horse? Right, let's get on the horse. Let me ride the horse away. Let me try and ride away with him. Let's also go to that one a minute. Let me try and get away. Get off and give yourself time to go back. Oh God, now there's a flaming wolf. I can't win, can I? It's like, I wish you had potions, you know, which do things quicker. Games, they like to give you things that do things very slowly, don't they? Well, it needs to be a bit quicker than that. It's no good. I'll do a shield on myself. But it's like, they don't really tell you whether, you know, it's instant or not. I mean, I take it that isn't. So I'm really struggling on this. Right, I want a sorcery one. I'll do a damage health one. What's that? What's respite? That's that. And something for. Have I got anything for sorcery? God, it's like having to find this stuff takes forever, doesn't it? So many things you got to wade through here. They should have kept ingredients separate, which is what they did in Skyrim. So yeah, it's really difficult to. You know, that's why they kind of didn't. They did it sort of made more sense when you read what it was. So sorcery, you know. You're not really sure what they are, really. You just want to know. Oh, that didn't do anything, apparently. Oh, it might be because I didn't take anything. Right, okay. Right, okay, the horse killed it, don't worry. Right, okay, let's do something about that. Now we've got this thing should. Trouble is, it uses more health. That's only trouble. Right, okay, let's go back to. Let's leave the horse there a minute. I'm trying to save his life. Right, where's that cave? We were heading that way, right? Okay, right, let's head that way. Oh, there's another one there. Is that another enemy? There's another enemy. Oh, there's the will-the-wisp still. Right, okay. We might have a chance of killing this thing now. I'll use the weapon in a minute. These. Well, I've got to keep doing it because this thing just keeps refreshing itself. So I'll just keep it going rather than switch to a spell because I'm nearly out. Right. Okay. We got it. Right. Okay. We're right. Right. Now we'll head towards the top. I'll tell you what. I'll leave the horse. You probably get. If he dies now, it's completely out of my hands. But you know, he likes to keep walking in front of me all the time. So we'll stay over here in the safety of the safety net. Well, there's a big vicious cat there. I say it's a vicious lion. Get back, you filthy lion! How dare you come at me with that kind of tone of voice? I may have missed then. Damn mountain lion! What's he think he is? Sorry. Right, okay, well, eventually we're going to get to remove from this spot. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go in the third person, let's run for a bit. Hopefully the horse will make it okay. It's a slightly over the top run, isn't it? Let's see if we can leap from here, right across the river. Yeah, ignoring the chat. Sorry guys, didn't mean to, I just didn't see it. I thought he was sitting quietly in the back, guys, to be honest. Not that I'm You know, I'm just pulling your leg, just pulling your leg. Park the horse in the stable to be safe. Yeah, but that would entail me going back, finding it, going to drop it, and waste valuable time. I mean, once you move away from the area, nothing really should happen to him, because, you know, as you know in games, it generally seems to hover around where you are, and the rest of the world standing still. That's what they say, anyway. Can you charge a weapon? Right, okay, thank you for that information. That really does, that is some rule. That's what we call help. Right, okay, let's see if we can repair my weapon. And yeah, it's best to reset it back to A to Z. So let's see if I can repair stuff first. We've taken a little bit of damage there. You notice this only goes up a bit at a time. Okay, right, we've done that. Then let's charge it. Right, okay, so we're looking for a filled soul gem. If you press that, it should tell you whether it's full or not. That one is full. I'll just see if there's well, I'll tell you what, let's just do it, shall we? Right, and then let's just see how much it's gone up. If you want to know how much it's gone up, right, I didn't do anything. Did I honestly didn't do anything? I must have pressed it wrong or something. I'll try and use one of the earlier ones. That one's empty. That one's empty. Okay, we're nearly out. Right, okay, well let's do the other one then. The greater one. Greater. G. Lesser. Greater. Right, where is it? Right, I'll have to use that one. Oh, it makes a nice clicky sound. So we should have some on there now. Is it not doing anything? Maybe it hasn't taken effect. Oh, I've dropped it. Honestly, I don't know how it said charge. I clicked on it and it said charge. So I expected it to charge. So I pressed it like that. Right, and then it says recharge. Oh, I see. It didn't. Well, it's slightly confusing, isn't it? Especially to an old mage like me. There you are. No. Right, okay. I'm not only one to drop those by accident. Yeah. Okay, right. I managed to get out of that somehow. This was an absolute miracle. So, bear with me. My brain is got functioning a little bit. Although I may look only 38 years old. Believe it or not, I'm slightly a little bit older than that. Try doubling it. Be somewhere close. So brain, got to do a lot of thinking here. Right, I ought to follow the road, really. Wrong one, right? Right, there's the road. Let's go on to the road, shall we? Let's put a half decent marker there. Follow the road. That's where all the action is. Right, there we go. What are we doing then? Right, we're heading towards this little unit over here via the local pathways. Alright, so we should now be on the road. There it is. Right, let's follow that all the way to our destination. We're trying to join the Mages Guild at the same time, but it looks like we've got to go to every single one of them to get a recommendation. That's why it's quite hard to join that lot, because they are the elite bunch, and we're not going to get access to all the huge stuff in the game until we do that one. Well, that's what it seems to be like anyway. Well, it's a lovely, beautiful sunny day. This is Wendy, our character, looking sprightly, young, innocent, tremendously attractive. I made sure I picked the most attractive woman I could find to replace the equally handsome Ray Ray. Isn't bad for his age, really. God, that's it. I would love to go over there. I'd love to find something interesting for you to watch. Right, let's just get. I'll tell you what, the run on this is tremendous. When they said they were going to put a run on this, they said, "Oh, should a modern game, you know, usually has? Should we do this?" And they, you know, I didn't expect them to actually, you know, do that. Right, I'm gonna get out of there. Right, the chances of hitting this is astronomically bad. Oh, he's kind of worked out that I'm here then. Yeah, let's keep him at bay, shall we? There's a lot of vicious teeth he has. Right, I'll put paid to him. Wendy comes through triumphant yet again. Aha! There's a fetching young person there, ready for the slaughter, I'd say. It's another one. Just caught him on the shoulder there, and the other shoulder. Minotaurs everywhere now. Right, he seems to be following the road, which is great for me. Very tempted to hack him down, but I don't want to use my blade. Right, it's a lovely hammer there. That's 430. What are you doing with a huge hammer like that? And you took it off some dwarf, didn't you? I'll return it to the said dwarf instantly. Anything in the vicinity. There's a barren cave over there, and a baron over there. Should I go into the cave? Vote now. Should I, or should I go straight to the target? You seem to have very little action today. I'll tell you what, let's go to the barren cave. Because, you know, we're trying to give you some excitement, and I'm sadly lacking it. They also need built all these little mounds, don't they? Right, so first of all, look at the boxes. A shovel. I don't know if a shovel is useful in the game, because you know, I don't know. You know, they seem rather heavy. Right, let's go into this wooden cave. Thrilling adventure coming up. I'll just go back to exploring. Right, okay. Right, we got the find out about life. Could do with more of these quick slot buttons, couldn't you? Why would you want to take the long way home if not to explore? Exactly, MJ, well said. Right, I'm looking for spells. Right, I go to the magic system, which is this for D-pad, on the D-pad, on a joystick, on a controller, sorry. These are quick ones. Up is the character, so that's our skill. Right is inventory, left is magic, down is map. Alright, that's for those who don't know. Right, what was I looking for? Right, I want to... Hang on. What was I going to look for? I'll tell you what, I'll go to all of them. Sort of trigger my brain. Oh yeah, I know what it was now. I know what it was now. It was this one. Detect life. That was it. Okay, let me just see what you said there. Snidey comment. No, I'm joking. Please ignore everything I say. The shovels are unusable tool found in farmhouses, tool gardens and mines. It has no value and serves no purpose. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling it didn't, but I hadn't verified that. Frostcrag ingredients respawn at an incredible rate. Really, NJ? Thanks for letting me know that. What will we be doing it again? I don't know. Right, okay. Well, thanks for sorting that out for me, Ghost, because that's troubled me for years. Right, because this goes quite a long way, this one. Look at that. So now we know exactly what's in front of us at all times. Mind me to switch to Soul Trap. And then weaken them before using it. Right, so far, it's all looking pretty safe. He risks looking at the map. That's the wrong one. Whoops. Right, okay. Doesn't really tell us anything. Right, there could be somebody down there. Could be some nasties down there. I imagine, you know, they're probably going to be nasties, aren't they? But we never know. They could be lovely, gentle people. I mean, they look like vampires to me. Shouldn't have done that. Right, I'm going to creep slowly back, grabbing these as I go, and see if this... It does seem to be detecting life without. So it does look like it's, you know, doesn't say if it's an enemy though, does it? So I'm going to take a chance that they are enemies, because they're bound to be enemies, aren't they? Put it this way, if it comes up and says he's an enemy. Yes, he's a vampire. Right, okay, vampire. Oh dear, vampire. Keep away from the filthy vampire. Right, yeah. Right, okay, it's going to give me Facunus Jusilus. Yeah, it's really difficult. They do move around cooking than they do in any other game. It's like they slowed it down a little bit in get back. Oh, I'll get him in a minute. Don't hit me! Don't hit me! I'm only a woman! Oh god, I haven't got any, wait a minute, I haven't got any sorceriness. Oh dear, oh dear. Drain Magica. Probably not a good idea. Although I could put it on my weapon actually. I could drain his magic, although I don't want to get that close to be honest. Drain his strength. Right, I wouldn't mind with some luck. Right, let's see, I can resist disease. Right, resist disease. Anything that can help me out. Weak potion sorcery. Right, okay, we got that. Right, it's going to take a while to go up, isn't it? Oh no, it's gone up. Right, let's get that full up and get a shot in quick. Managed to get him, Right, okay, first vampire. Let's just check we haven't got any ill effects. Right, okay, what has he got on him? An elven bow worth 360, we'll have that. Exploring the UK without stocking up on items. Well, I haven't really, you know, I'm not really down on anything, Ghost. I don't think I'm really down on anything. I seem to be pretty well okay. I could be wrong. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much. Look, we're on 91. That's the worst. So everything's pretty top gear. That's 100. Look, that's, you know, that's 100. So we're in pretty good nick. Just ask Nick. Alright, that wasn't very funny, that one, was it? Yeah. Right, so we'll take that one. I'll have that one. The Mithril one, really worth a bit of money. And we'll have the Vampire Dust and the arrows. In case I ever get around to using a bow. Right, okay, well at least we've sorted out they are vicious vampires. Now I'm going to check to see if I have any ill effects. So don't forget, after every vampire, all we have. So we've got Vampora Camellia, right? But we won't do it yet. We'll try and kill the other blighter, who is down there with the other blighter. Right, so there's another vampire down there. I knew this was a bad idea, but he move quick in this game. Right, will I be able to hit him before he moves? That is the question. Yeah, once they move, you practically got no chance of hitting the guy. Get back, you filthy beast! Back, you filthy mongrel! I love the shield, thank you. So he's probably well and truly got it in me now. I should have some things on me. I won't bother with the Dwarven gauntlets. Highwayman shirt, that's very tempting. Oh, an Orcish circus! Cirrus, sorry. I'll take the Vampire Dust. I'll have to leave all that. Normally I would pick all that up, put it outside the door, put it in a box, go home. But we won't be, I won't be doing that anymore. Right, okay. Right, is there any more, he asked. So, you know, if I think I'm through it now, we're not. So we'll try and hang on a bit before. By the way, last week there was 3 things that were on my effects. One of them was for vampirism. I can't remember what it's called. Ophelia Philadelphia or something. And the other one was for some disease I'd caught. So I didn't actually notice that. Lovely burlap one there. So they're probably all asleep in here. Except they didn't all wake up all at the same time. Nice shirt. Wendy doesn't have shirts. A nice bit of gold there. Nice green one there. Well, they're dressed up for it, aren't they? I like them when they're well dressed. Right, okay. Right, let's check our map. If I do this, it should go straight back. Right, okay, so let's go up there. Right, I can't see any boxes. I won't put the torch on just in case. We'll make sure there's no more. And then if somebody can remind me to do the cure disease one, which I should have on me. If not, we're dead. Well, we're not dead, we've just turned into a vampire, which I think I did one time I did get vampirism. And yeah, it's a little bit of a long drawn out process trying to you know, trying to get I just knew that was going to happen. Right, okay, so I can get them right out of the buttocks. Yeah, right out of the buttocks there. Buttocks, you know, very easily. Right, don't worry about the scamp or whatever it is. Although I do worry about it now because it might give me gut rot or whatever it is. So now I will throw some of that gut rot in, idiot. Right, I managed to fly him out of the way. Right, okay. Don't you get near me. Don't you touch me so much as... Don't you throw that at me. I'm silenced. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't like being silenced. I will cut you in half, you vicious mage. I believe that stops me from doing magic. It's got a silver dagger. Right, what was that, ghost? He's still very quietly sitting in the background. I'm surprised anyone has noticed. But thank you for your help, Ghost. Really appreciate it. I'm just toying with you. I do like that a little bit of fun, as soon as you like to do the same back. Several feather potions on hand. I think I may have a feather one. I did find that playing as a mage was better in a role for spellcasting strength. Okay, should have. In a vampire infected cave, not as good, as I definitely have an amount of cure disease. Right, okay, I'll just check that I have got some cure disease. That's the wrong button there. Potion of cure disease. Potion, I have 6. So well and truly hammered. Right, okay, let's go back to first person. Right, and go to the map. Right. Okay, we've got right and a left. Right, do we go there? Or do we go there? Down into the... Well... Metal armor does... Metal armor reduces magic, does it? Oh, hang on, we just pause that, hang on. Yeah, I think it does. That's why I found this game a little bit more tricky than the other one, because it's like I know there's more to think about in this game, but I managed to get through it all right by being a spell sword. Rather a terrific one, I thought. But I didn't manage to complete it because Skyrim came along, and I'm starting struggling sometimes on Oblivion. To like work things out, and then Skyrim come along, and I was absolutely right up to the hill. I was looking forward to it, so I jumped onto that. Oh, I've only got 7, have I? Anybody worked these out yet? Right, that one was slower. Sometimes you can see that it's slower, and other times it doesn't seem to be giving you much of a clue that it's going slower. Oh, yeah, I was fractionally too late there. Let me see if I've got a thing that opens. Did I open an easy lock? Oh, I haven't got one for opening them then. Have I got a scroll that might open it? Open an easy lock. It's not, is it? Heroism. Anything but opening a lock. Alright, we'll have to try this one then. Alright, I'll give it a go. Gotta be patient, that's the trouble. I haven't got much patience. Yes! Sorry, I didn't mean to shout there. Well, at least I got some garlic. Right, okay, success. Let's save that one quickly. Right, okay. All saved and done. Right, okay. Back to the map. Right, where do we go now? I wonder if that is going to go all the way around and go round to there, or whether that's a dead end. Hope you don't mind if I just go here and just see if that's a dead end. I always like to go to dead end ones first. And if I think they're a dead end, I always do that one first. Although it's going downhill, so I presume that's going into the deeper depths. It is. Okay, so in that case we go the other way, which could be less into the depths. Usually if it's going down, it's going into the depths, into the more dangerous stuff. That's how my brain works. It's not the most ideal brain in the world, but yeah, hey, the body's young. It's still hanging on, put it that way. We've done that one, didn't I? Don't need to do that one. Right, okay, let's go around. My axe is freezing cold. I did that because that was all we had. Right, okay, it's looking like a dead end. Oh, I forgot to do that, the other one. Right, okay, so that looks like it's possibly a dead end there, but it could be leading around there. But that does look like a dead end. I'm gonna take a gamble. That's a dead end. Right, ready? Oh, it's a witch hunter. They're the worst sort, aren't they? Quickly demolish that one. That's why we got a better spell now. Vicious vampire. Oh, I just thought I'd try it on the first go. Bad idea. Right, okay, we've got a slim chance on this one. Very slim chance. My God, I may have turned a corner. Right, okay, well, I'm hanging on. I'm surprised I did that. I'm trying to be more patient because I tend to after a while I just keep pressing it or something. Right, what's that? 300. Let's see if I can pick that up. Not. I might be able to just pick it up. I'll go for that one, definitely. I'll pick up for now. Yeah, I went too far, didn't I? Alright, I went too far. Shame. Right, okay, this is the dead end. Well, I'll just walk very... I'll tell you what, I'll do that. Put away the thing, and then I'll move a little bit quicker. Right, okay. Was he a good guy, was he? I just knew that was going to be a duffer. Yes! I can't believe I've done that. 3 in a row with one hanging on. My God, I've done tremendously well. That's the best I've ever done in all my time playing this game. When I first played it, I was absolutely useless. So that is the best sequence I've ever had with hardly any things. So I thought I'm getting slightly better. Can't always shoot first and ask questions. I mean, he was just a named vampire, so you know, we still have an enemy vampire. So yeah, I don't think he was, you know, Mason in a ray person in dark anger. Well, I mean, he was a vampire, for goodness sake. So he had to be a baddie. I don't think you need to, you know, look into that, but you know, to do that, do you? That's pretty much plain sailing. Right, now we can go out. Right, see if I can drop something or make a potion. Right, let's see which is the lowest common denominator, which is, if you're a mathematician, that's what you should be fixating on. Right, okay, we'll have to... Right, which is the lowest one? Well, I would say that's probably the lowest one, isn't it? 16, that would probably do it. Yes, that did it. Alright, okay, that's good enough. I could actually pick this up, hold it, and then take it with me. A little trick I did it doing when I first played.
You want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh dear, I better drop that now then. Right, well, if the fight you want is the fight you're going to get, you get. That's the Matriarch. Well, oh look, we're destroying the Matriarch. No, we're not destroying him. He's walking so slowly, I miss every time. He obviously knew that I'm worse when when someone's moving slow. Oh, I love to take that one. It's just a little bit too much, isn't it? Yeah. Right, well, we'll have that one. We'll have the dust. Destroying the rock for sure. Thanks, Ghost. An ebony dagger. 1,250? Bloody hell. 9. Ooh, well, I've got to take that. Right, okay, we've got to get rid of something. I'll just make a load of potions. Right, a load of potions. That's the easiest way out of this. I'll prove it to you right now. Oh, I just put it on him, didn't I? Yeah, did you see that's a deliberate mistake? Yeah, always get out of him first, then do it. Right, slight mistake there. I was just testing you there. Just seeing if you had the wherewithal. Right, is there any chance of, restoring my health? Please? No, it seems to be everything but. Yeah, I don't want to fortify my health. I want health. But I think it really. Oh, there is. Yeah, I think you actually have an item which restores health before restore health option will come up. Right, okay, we can't do that one then. So it looks like I'll have to go for the fortify one. Right, I'll go for the fortify one. Click both of those and make as many there. Then cancel it. Right, go back to where it was and look for the next option. Feather would be a good one. No good. A fire shield. No good. So I tend to pick the things that I generally find useful. Like cure disease, for instance. Nope. Cure poison. Nope. Chameleon. Nope. Detect life. You don't need that one. Dispel. Right. Dispel. Which, if there's somebody put some magical thing on you which makes you too heavy or something, this will dispel it. So but they changed it into something a little bit more English, so that it'll be easy for us to understand in Skyrim, because they think we're all basically they think we're all thick, well, which is not far wrong. Right, a Minotaur horn and a pulp. I'm not going to do the other one because that may belong to someone, so that's why I'm not using that. Right, then get rid of that. Make sure you get rid of it, otherwise it'll try and add two together. Right, let's see if we can do alright, repeating text. Right, I usually go for damage health. That's my #1 priority. Alright, because that's a #1 priority, isn't it? And then you could do damage fatigue, but only if that's a really good one that would actually stop him from moving and stuff. I could burden them, but I would probably, it'd have to be quite a big number to be able to burden them, because if they're not really carrying much, it's not going to burden them, is it? So I'll wait until I'll get some much higher levels of that, and then you can just make him too heavy so he can't move, and then you can just knock his brains out, basically. Fire damage, frost damage, silence. Silence is a good one because that will stop them throwing spells. Should have done that. Didn't think of it at the time. Right, so there you are. Now we can move comfortably. There you are. I could even pick that up. Right, hang on. I have, what's that? 9. I have 9 spares. There's no chance of me picking that up. So I'd love to pick up 1,900 smackos. That's got 10 now. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a 10 there. I'm always tempted to take that one. Because I could just do a couple more potions. I'll tell you what, we use a hammer. Brilliant. Never saw that coming, did you? Hey? Oh, I didn't get, yeah, do that one, then come out of it. Well, I use the hammer, therefore I use up that 1. Okay. Clever thinking, see how it's inside here is a little brain. There you are, and now I've comfortably done it. Thank you, kind sir. Alright, now we just got to see where we are on the map. And we're almost at the end of our journey. No, we're not. Right, any dead bodies? Is there any more loot now? We can't pick it up. But I'll you know, choose the highest common denominator. That's if you know your mathematics. Oh great, I love it when they give you it for free. Okay, looks like we've done all that. So that's done. Okay, that's a done. So all we've got to do is head towards there. Easy. So I'm very methodical in the way I do things. I learned off a guy called Method. And it became my method. Is there anything inside that? Anything underneath his body? Good idea to drag them off. They don't mind. They're dead. Right, looks like that's it then. So we could have discovered this whole outfit, reduced them to a pile of ashes. All we've got to do is get out. Right, okay, let's see where this leads. Probably to the, you know, the big end, or bend as I like to call it. Right, that's a little divot in the corner. So I'll go into the little divot in the corner because there could be you know, there it is. There it is. They always put them in those little divots. That's why the divots are there, and of course all the divots out there. I like to inject a little bit of humour now and again, just to keep you thrilled and, you know, absolutely hinging on your belts. Right, I missed, yeah, subtle sideways drift was all that was needed there. Two vampires, right, silence me! Right, okay, this is where we use the potion of least resistance. Alright, so we should be able to do something about getting rid of that. Right, you know, is there a way of curing that? What's the one that cures it? Like dispel. Yeah, that should dispel it. Although he could hit me again. There's a chance that he could hit right. I know he's firing thingies at me, and I'm missing. And he's weaving left and right, which making it really difficult for me to do stuff. Right, so I get to the side, and we'll take a potion. A strong one. Oh, sorry, wrong. Oh, there, took the wrong one. Silly boy. Right, we're trying to get rid of that one. What we'll do is get rid of this one. Although he may have just disappeared. Right, we'll have that one. There we are. Oh, look at that, there's another one. See, this is why I like pick up and, you know, give us more, you know, more stuff, please. Oh, I didn't do these whole trap, did I? Where's the other guy? Did he just flake out? Oh, indecent of him, wasn't it? Yeah, when they throw loads of money at you like that and then you can't use it, it's pretty depressing, isn't it? Right, let me just save a minute while I think of it. Right, I'm going to do a proper save here. Right, let's do, say, that one. Right, okay. Right, if I can find a bed, then I'll be very happy. Yeah, let's hope there's a bed here. Wrong one. Map. Down on the D-pad. then zoom in. Oh, I pressed something then and that stopped it zooming in. Right, okay, let's go around there. Right, there's something in here. Don't you need black soul gems? I'm not. I think Ghost said it's humans. Right, I love that. I'd love to have the fishing thing. A lockpick. Beautiful. Kind of stuff I want. I can hear a noise. Oh, well, that was a lucky rub, wasn't it? Rubbed myself against that wall and a doorway opened to another plane. And there it is. These. Oh. Luckily we have two, so I'm in a roaring chat. If I can get this. This is the best sequence I've ever had in my entire history. Oh, I could have sworn that was... Alright, so that's the end of the journey then. This is where the, you know... Oh, all I need now is just one. Go slow, says Go. Sorry, I already broke it. Yeah, it's always a good idea to rub up against the wall. You know, in Elden Ring, you know, you have to hit it like 50 times before, you know, the hidden door. You know, that's not conducive to fun, is it? Don't even think it's conducive, to be honest. Yeah, we haven't really got enough to be able to pick up that armor. Right, okay. Right, well, in that case, that was the main loot. At some point, we'll go back there. Yeah, chat lag. It does yet another one, doesn't it? Right, okay, let's throw it. And I still forgot to do the. Yeah, it's really difficult for me to remember stuff. I've got to fight an assailant while thinking, like, oh, soul trap. Whilst thinking, you know, I've got to throw a spell first. A lot for me to think about. I'd say it's a little beyond me, to be honest. Now, on the way back, we see a bed. We'll use it. I wonder if I can sleep in here. No, apparently. Worth a try, wasn't it? Can't I sleep in a coffin? Right. I don't know. Can you put soul trap on a weapon? What if you had soul trap on a weapon? Yeah, yes. That's what I'm looking for. Is soul trap on a weapon? Right. I forgot what I was just going to look for then. Oh, I know. I was going to do a potion of cure disease because now that we've done that, we can cure ourselves. All right. It's a good idea to get out of it first, then go back, because I find it doesn't do it in real time. So right, we have a damaged willpower. So I think that's something they thrown at me. So it should have a timer. Yeah, there you go. So whatever he threw at me, there's something that's damaging me there. Okay. So something is causing me. Oh no! Looks like something is actually helping me. So it might have been something I took, which actually boosted me for a bit. Can I buy at Guild some type of magic? Can buy? Oh yeah. They seem to be a lot of money in some of these things. So like over £1,000 some of them, even more. So that's why I am buying weapons. I didn't buy any weapons or armor or anything in the first time I played it, and I never needed it because I found them. So I generally don't do it. Yeah, if I could put it on a weapon, I would. When we get enchantments, we may get an enchantment at some point if we go through an Oblivion Gate. It's probably a little bit late to go through an Oblivion Gate now. Right, okay, so we managed to do that. Can you yeah, it is possible to find it on a weapon or something, yes. So, or we could even find a tome, one of those spell tomes. So that comes free with it as well. The spell tomes. So those are things that they added, little extras you could buy when they first released Oblivion. They did some little things you could buy for only about a couple of pounds at a time, but you know, a couple of pounds was a lot then probably. But it's kind of included with this. You don't have to. You don't get charged for it. You just got to pay for the game, which is a reasonable price, I thought. Right, okay, so we've done that. We're just heading towards Jeanne, where we seem to have a lot of markers. So we're heading along there, so we'll probably, what I will do is probably stay here. So it's 6:30. It's 6:30. I'll probably stop here because you don't want to get there and then suddenly start the mission, you know, when we're already there. So I think we may as well say that's a nice spot to continue on from. We can head towards Jeanne. Go and get a recommendation from there, and then we just got a recommendation from Breville by the look of it, and then we should have all the recommendations, although it looks like we've got to go to Carl. What I don't know is if you can do your own dual enchanting. I'm not sure if you can do dual enchanting, but you can do enchanting. I'm not sure if you can do dual enchantments. It depends. If you say you've got a sickle stone, add 2 enchantments on it. Usually it's one for an offensive weapon and some for like an armor. So it's usually like something that goes on a ring or an amulet, and something that goes on a weapon. So I don't think we're going to get 2, but you know, I may be wrong. Maybe you can get 2 separate weapon ones. If so, then you better dual do it. But I can't remember having a dual one. I remember finding weapons which had dual things on them. So you probably better do that once you can do your own enchanting. You can do your own enchanting by doing this mission that we're doing, where you get recommendations from all the places, and then you get and then you can go to the where are we? Then you can go to the, what's it called? Oh yeah, you can go to the Arcane University, which is like the head place. That is where you can do enchanting, right? And you have to buy some special candles to be able to do your enchantments. And as long as you've got that enchantment, or you've got a spell, so as long as you've got it in some way or form, you can put it on, and you can say the damage, how its range, and you know, whether it's self or whether it's range, and you know, how much you want it to be. So and you've got to pay gold for how effective that spell is. But if you get this place, Frostcrag's Spire, you actually get one for free. So all you got to do is find this place, just head towards that place. So you could do it from the beginning of the game, really. Head there. Okay, you can you'll find the key for it as you get there. You'll find there'll be something there which is as a key, and you can go in. So it's easy to get there, and that has an enchanted table, and you can do your own enchantment, but you still got to buy those candles. But you may still have to join the Arcane University to be able to buy the stuff. I'm not sure whether you can do it without buying, you know, doing this quest. But that's a good one. Or you can find a sickle stone inside an Oblivion Gate, which will have an enchantments on it, one offensive, one defensive, and you can apply that to a weapon or an object, or armor or ring or a necklace or whatever. Okay, so so next time we'll continue this Join the Mages Guild, because you know, we're kind of a mage, so we would like to do all that. All right, and then we'll kind of do the others as we come to them. All right, and we've got to find a load of these Nirnroots. Okay, so we're trying to do all these one by one. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in. Tomorrow is my eye appointment. Okay, I did have somebody did try to ring me, but because I had this on mute, I didn't hear the phone. But apparently, they actually rang me, the medical unit in Truro did, so they could have been offering me possibly the operation on the same day, or they could be trying to change the time, but they haven't contacted me since, so it can't be that important. He hoped. Right, let me just check who's far. I hope you enjoyed it today. Sorry it's going to be a bit up and down, because some of the quests I find it a little bit tricky to do. You know, you're not quite sure who you got to see. There's sometimes, you know, 3 or 4 different things pointing, you're not sure which one to go to first, so it's a little bit tricky. This is why they improved it in Skyrim. So most suggest saving before getting sickle stone to see what the enchantment it has. Yeah, you could do that. You could save before you actually, actually grab the sickle stone, and that's what some people do to kind of save it, see what the result is. If they're not happy with the result, they reload it in and do it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything which gives me an advantage by using an exploit. I know it's, and I think you are kind of trying to make it easy for yourself, and you're not going by random. And I like it to be random. I like it to be natural. I don't want to force it to give me something better than I was going to get. I like to let the game just give me what it is. So I don't like doing that. I don't like doing any kind of exploit, and unless it's advantageous, which is very rare. Go north, you go to the get castle. Oh yeah, or the castle. Yeah, I'm not sure if the castle has one. It might have. It's a good home. Yeah, I will do that castle one. Good luck and prayers for surgery. They need your history, maybe. Thanks, Ghost. Noise, not note. I'll take it. Sorry. Right. Okay. So I think that's everybody. I'm just checking that I haven't missed anybody. Thanks for all the people that came in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying my best as an elderly man trying to get through these superb games, and I mean, I don't do too bad. I mean, there's some people who ain't got a clue what they're doing. So I mean, I got further than a lot of people did in Elden Ring. Who would have thought that? Right, Ghost57, thanks for remaining in the background quietly and not saying a word all the way through. Really appreciate it, Ghost. But when you do say something, you really are helpful. So thanks very much for coming out now and again. So thank you to Vicky Mavir. Thank you, Vicky. Have a good week. Thank you to NJ. Thank you, NJ, because you've been helping me a little bit as well. So thanks, NJ, for all your help on Witcher as well. Thank you to Queen Kiok Gaming. Thanks you, Queen, for coming in. Really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck on your new mods that you're putting out, because obviously they're very popular, so you're getting a lot of viewers from that. Thanks to Nosy as well. Thank you, Nosy, for coming in. Nice to see you again. Veritas Voss Learbit, thank you very much for coming in as well. Thank you. To Bill and Ben, the Ragstone Men as well. Thanks for coming in, Bill and Ben. Thank you to Neptunescape for coming in as well. Did Jeffrey come in today? I don't think Jeffrey came in, did he? And to Fox Hills, thank you, Fox Hills, for coming in. It's nice to see you, because I don't think we've seen you before. So thanks for coming in. Yeah, operation. Well, the operation won't be tomorrow. It's the kind of consultation. So I go there. They do some tests, put some drops in my eyes, which means I'll be sensitive to light. They will, do lots, some tests, check the, not X-rays, you know what they do. They do those pressure things, all kinds of stuff. Just so it's a kind of thorough run through, see what they need to do, see whether you're okay to do it, and everything. And then they kind of talk you through what's going to happen, blah blah blah. And then they probably want you to say, do you want to sign that to say that you want to go ahead with it? So I will say yes if they do that. Hopefully it should be okay. If I've got dry eyes, it should be bad. Yeah, surgery is about 20 minutes. So we got about a couple of hours there. Hopefully no more than a couple of hours. And so hopefully there'll be no last minute hitches. I've got to rely on the X to take me, because I couldn't get a taxi at that time of day because it's the school runs. So hopefully it should be on time. So it's kind of her to help me out. So thanks Sonia for helping me out. And Jess will be with me just to keep an eye on me, make sure I'm alright, don't bump into any walls. Because, I like to bump in walls apparently, now and again. And occasionally I like to hit my head on that cupboard in there. It's like when I open it, I like to give it a good head button before I close it again. It's probably why I've got no brain cells left. So thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If there is an operation at the same time, so immediately after that, they offer it, I can do it now, I will say yes. And which means that I'm not I will patch over my eyes. So I may not be able to stream for for Thursday or Saturday. All right, so it should be a few days and then it should ease off. All right, so I'll let you know if I can't do it on Thursday. Okay, but we'll presume it's okay at the moment. It's no operation at the time. and hopefully the streams will still go on. All right, so thanks for all the good wishes on the operation, if I have it then, and we'll see what the result is. So I'm looking forward to getting there. I've got to get up really early in the morning. You know, I've got to be up before 8:30. So for me, that'll be a little bit early. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, if you want to see an old guy, you know, use his brain to get through it, and a little bit of help from my friends. Do not worry about stream, get eye fix, and do as the doc says. I definitely will. Jess said she might even stay over in case there's, you know, I wake up in the night and I got terrific pain or something. You know, so Jess has even offered to kind of stay over. She should probably like be on the settee or something. You know, she's not really allowed to stay here, but you know, she just wants to do it as a safety thing. So thanks, Jess, for offering to do that. I mean, I'll probably be all right, but I suppose it's a good idea to have a safety net. So she might just stay on the settee or something. I can't really sleep on the settee because I get really uncomfortable if I do anything but a bed. So so I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. I'll let you know how I get on Wednesday. Okay, bye for now, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody, and thank you all for coming in. Thank you. And hopefully, you know, I won't ruin it. The stream, I mean.